Let's begin. Let's do it up.
Then we shall.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, so as I said, we're going to do a little fast and loose with the intro this week because I didn't write it. So I'm just going to go through the points
Been there,
that I
done
have.
that.
And everything is going to be just fine. And away we go. Previously on Malt-O-Quest, our heroes went exploring. Beansprout snuck the party out of the city thanks to a fat hit from a joint given to her by Mepis. In the forest, they tracked a huge flying beast that was caught in a trap. After some communication mishaps, the party was able to speak to the giant creature. They named it Jagspy and agreed to meet it on the morrow with the promise of much meat. It was then that Beansprout's sister, Pepperjack, revealed herself. She had said that large creatures like this had been haunting the woods and hunting creatures all over, unchecked and completely aggressed. She also revealed that she had borrowed 3 diamonds from Delilah and would need the party's help to repay that debt. The party agreed and found a room where the floor was entirely lava. Changing the physics, they got the loot and paid off Delilah's debt. But what awaits our heroes? What will they do now that they're wanted by the entire city? Will they defeat Essence? Find out right now on Malt-O-Quest. Alright.
Yeah. That
Nice
monster's
job,
name.
everybody.
That monster's name was Jagspy, right?
Jagspy.
Jagspy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jagspy's our friend. As long as we...
Jagspy,
So long as we give him meat.
so long as you give him meat, Jagspy
we'll give him
is
meat.
your friend. Yeah. Alright, so we'll start out.
Like we always do.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah. That's very good. Very good, Beansprout.
I'm learning.
Yeah, we're gonna start out. Alright, so we'll start out the way we always do with fun facts. However, this time, as with the past, like 1 or 2 times, I shall be asking the questions,
Oh.
and the party shall respond
Oh shit. Okay. Top
individually.
quiz.
Yeah, well, kind of. It's more just getting to know you.
Okay.
You just give me whatever answer you feel is most appropriate for your character. We
got
will
it.
start out with Mepis. Mepis, you are going first. What motivates Mepis to work hard?
Are we all getting the same question?
No.
Okay.
What motivates Mepis to work hard? I have no idea.
He doesn't.
Doesn't. He just.
I love it. I love it.
50% max. He doesn't want to. Doesn't want to overdo. Here's the thing with Mepis is that he never doesn't want to go as hard as he can because he doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Kind of like what happened on the ship. So, really tries to keep it at a certain level.
I love it. That's awesome. Runa, you are next. What is Runa's proudest childhood accomplishment?
That's so good.
Thank you.
I don't know why this is coming to mind, but I feel like there is like a petting zoo, right? There's one really mean goat who hates everybody and bites everybody. And like 8-year-old Runa is like, I love that goat. And like somehow over like weeks and weeks becomes its best friend. And now she and this goat are like bonded and it'll bite whoever she wants.
I love that. Oh, that's awesome.
And she's like,
Oh.
You ever fun fact so hard
Oh my
that you
God.
leave?
And there's now 2 of me on the.
There's 2 of you. You're Bradtherius and Mepis.
Hold on, chat. Let me see if this helps.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
Hello?
everyone's on the screen
Oh.
once now. Okay, here we go. The goat.
I don't know what just
The goat bit your internet connection
Yeah.
My Discord was just like, bye.
Wow.
Yeah, so that goat.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. Next up, we have Sibo. Let's see. What makes Sibo laugh the most?
I think Sibo is just kind of like a silly little guy in general, so he kind of laughs at a lot of things. I think like I think like me, like just really stupid pun dad jokes just crack him the fuck up.
I love it. That's awesome. And then Beansprout. What is Beansprout's favorite game or sport to watch or play?
It's this dice game called 10,000. It's my favorite game. It's Beansprout's favorite game.
Yep.
Teach you how to play. Come visit me.
What's the goal?
To get 10,000 points. It's just a dice game. You roll the dice, collect the points, you roll them again. Very simple. I have this thing. Beansprout has this thing. Wherever she plays with, she makes them pick different names, like different silly names for all the people that play, and then she keeps the score sheet as like a memento.
Aw, that's amazing.
That's so cool. That's great. And then last but not least, Bradtherius.
Yeah.
What is Bradtherius's favorite song to sing? And this says it karaoke, but like I don't think that exists in this world.
Oh.
But yeah, what's Bradtherius's favorite song to sing like at a drunken get together?
At one point it was like his like high school or like school fight song. That was like Bradtherius loved to go to bars around the city, around the capital of Tho, and like sing the school fight song before taking shots. But that has since been replaced with a dwarvish drinking song that Balmir taught him. And he knows none of the words actually, but he kind of knows how they sound a little bit, and so he just drunkenly just like yells the melody of that dwarvish drinking song. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we begin basically where we left off.
Okay.
Where you have all seen these wanted signs. There have been all of the city criers have raised up these crystals that projected a huge illusory image of your father, Bradtherius Thick II, along with the head of House Do Not, whom you know as her name is Creme Fraiche Do Not, and the two of them were talking about how they know who is responsible for the explosions in the capital that took out a big chunk of the inner south ward. And then these 5 wanted signs appeared, and I'm just gonna bring this up again because I'm very fucking impressed with this artwork. These 5 wanted signs, each for each of you, and at that,
I want to print these out. Sorry.
you should.
Sorry,
It's
I want
really
to put them up.
quick.
I want to put them up in like the game room.
Yeah.
Is there a wanted sign for the dog?
No, there is not a wanted. No,
I've been
Cider is
thinking
safe.
about this. I've been thinking about this all fucking day, dude. All day.
Yeah, no, Cider seems to be not included in the wanted posters. But so the 5 of you are now wanted. There's a big reward out for each of you, and Bradtherius the Thick II, the last thing that he said was, my son, if you're watching, know this. The city is against you. I will find you and your friends, and when I do, you shall pay for your insolence. And then at that, all of the crystals go dark. The illusion dissipates. And you are left to your own devices. In the North Ward, at Delilah's.
So we're at Delilah's. What did we
Mhm.
get in receipt of the Delilah's chill with us, right? And didn't
Delilah's
kill.
chill with you, and she says that you are under Zenith's protection.
Have we rested since?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
So we just saw this like crystal image.
Yeah. You see that actually. I'll say Runa. Would you like to make me a perception check? All right, straight up 10. Runa, you notice.
Perception's not great.
Yeah. You notice that there is a human that is also looking at the window that's sitting in the bar, and he nervously glances at the 5 of you, and then glances outside. And then he slowly, subtly tries to stand up, and he begins to head toward the door. What would you like to do?
Do any of the rest of us notice it?
So far, only Runa does.
He's trying to leave.
It looks like he is subtly standing up and inching towards the door. He's about 10 feet from the door. What would you like to do?
I think she just says, "Hey there, handsome. Wait up."
He freezes, and he looks at you, and then he looks at the rest of you, and then he bolts. He makes a run for it. The 5 of you now see what's going on. What would you like to do?
Oh, I run after him. Bradtherius runs after
Okay.
him.
Yeah,
I
great.
don't know if that was a good idea.
I send Cider to like guard the
That's
door.
a terrible
for him.
idea.
Great. Bradtherius,
I make a beeline for this guy.
yeah, you catch up to him. Do you want to, like, tackle him, or, like, what's
I
your-
catch up to him?
What's your plan?
How
yeah.
small is he? Can I grab him by the scruff of his neck?
He's about half a foot shorter than you.
Is he scrawny?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's
super
okay.
strong.
If he's scrawny, yeah, I want to
No meat on them bones.
I want to grab the back of his collar. I don't want to tackle him.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Roll me an athletics.
Oh, you got it.
Like, like hoist him up.
Boom,
I'll give you
22.
All right, awesome. That's great.
24 if it was your
Um,
advantage.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll give you advantage because Cider, the guy runs for the door, and Cider just, like, plants himself in front of the door, which is a pull, and he tries to pull it. Cider doesn't. He looks down at Cider and then feels the collar get pulled up as
Yeah.
Bradtherius catches up to him.
So I pull his collar, and I'm not trying to make it look like. For the first time in my life, I actually have my wits about me. So I pull him by the collar, and I don't like yank him up off the ground. I kind of pull him into my arm, and I just go, "Oh, Jerry I haven't seen you since school." And I like kind of have him under my arm, and I yank him back, just like catching up with him, so that anybody who might be watching thinks that this is a friendly interaction.
So he just instantly starts sweating. He has this greasy, stringy black hair that comes down to about his forehead, and he looks up nervously at you, and he says, "Oh, hello there."
Oh, hey, Jerry. Well, what are you drinking? What are you doing here tonight? I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna drag him back the way to where we are, away from the door, and I want to get like a table, and like sit him down.
Okay. Yeah. You sit him right on down, and he just nervously looks at the 5 of you. He's so unnerved, and
Runa's like,
He's like, "Oh, everyone seems to be flirting with me, but it's very intimidating as well."
Oh, we're just wondering, where were you off to in such a hurry? I haven't seen you in so long.
Well, I was going to see me mum, I think.
Oh,
And
You think?
Baby, I saw
yeah.
your mom last night.
oh. Do you love your mum?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much.
You want to
Very
see
much
you
so.
want to see your mum again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You should want to see your mum again. That should be one of your highest priorities. Seeing your mum again.
Bradtherius?
I kind of want to give Runa like a bewildered look and then just be like,
Yeah, he looks really, really nervous now. Bradtherius, you can roll me an intimidate.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you advantage because you're surrounded by your friends. All right, so 26. Yeah.
I am
so he,
rolling hot.
yeah. So he's just like looking really, really nervous, and he just kind of sits down. And
how do
someone
I?
puts
How do
Carl
I?
on him.
I want to know if he was actually going to see his mom or if he was, leaving. My like, if I see someone see us and then bolt out the door, and I guess I didn't see him see us, but like, Runa and all
Yeah.
this, is
That's
it?
fine.
How do I tell that
So-
he's telling the truth or not?
Yeah, well,
So-
Oh wait. Oh.
Oh, well, I don't want to interrupt Tyler.
No,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
go ahead,
no,
go
no.
ahead,
I'd
go ahead.
love to hear.
I kind of want Runa to like pull Bradtherius aside and be like, let's do some good cop, bad cop. You ask him some questions, and I'm gonna detect his thoughts.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I'm the bad cop.
That's
I don't know.
cool.
Wait, should you be the bad cop or should I be?
I
You
feel
should
like I'm
probably be the bad
already
cop.
the bad cop.
He's
Yeah, you're the
already
bad cop. You be
solidified as the
bad
bad
cop.
cop.
You be bad cop. I'll be good cop. And read his thoughts.
Okay. So
I'm gonna cast detect thoughts.
so Jerry, where does your mom live?
Well, she lives in and yeah, Runa, you hear his thoughts. Outer South Ward, right by the entrance, and he says, "Oh, she lives in the Outer South Ward, right by the entrance."
And why isn't she here with you right now?
Yeah, where's
So-
your mom?
No, no. Why isn't she? I don't care what it. I mean, I'm sure wherever your mom is great, but why isn't she with you? What are you doing here?
So he in your mind, Runa, you hear him say, "Oh, I was just trying to get a drink, and then I was gonna go report these lot, and maybe make some money for me mom." And what he says is, "Oh, she likes bread."
We don't know that. Only Runa hears that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she likes bread. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. And does she use her teeth to eat that bread?
Yeah. She barnacle bread.
Oh, good. That's great. That's
likes
good
that a
bread.
lot.
That's great bread.
Yeah, it comes from the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can Runa like whisper to Bradtherius?
Yeah, sure.
Say like, can you ask him some useful questions?
I was
I
trying
don't care
to
where his mom is.
and I like whisper, and I'm like, I was just trying to let him know that I might knock his mom's teeth out if this goes south for him. That I'm trying to intimidate.
well, he
trying to be the bad
he
cop.
wants to report us. I think he saw our wanted posters, so maybe if you can try to
While,
lean
So-
something about. I mean, don't tell him that we know that, obviously.
while they're
So,
talking, Beansprout is just gonna be like, "Hey man, don't worry about it. Like, we're good people. You're a good person. We're a good person.
we're good.
I don't know what these guys are doing, but like, what's your name? What's your name, kid?
My name is Terry.
Great name. I have Terry's in my family. You're all alive.
Wow. Oh shit. God. Yeah. He oh my God.
You know, Terry,
um,
this is probably just a big misunderstanding. This happens all the time. We've been in a misunderstanding lately.
So Runa, you now hear in this guy's head, he's like, "Oh, I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. Oh, I'm fucking dead." Just over and over and over again. He seems very intimidated.
I put my hand on his shoulder, on his shoulder that's next to me, and then I put my arm around him to his other shoulder, and I like give him like a hug, and I go, "Why don't we go see your mom? Yeah, let's just go for a little walk."
Yeah,
When did we
wanted.
become the mafia?
Also, we're
What?
wanted. We can't go anywhere.
It's night,
you
right? It's
wanna go
nighttime.
outside right now?
Isn't it nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime, but there's like a huge crowd of people. Like the message, it just stopped playing, and there's like just a lot of people outside.
So there's people outside looking for us.
They just
Sibo.
saw the wanted posters.
Shit.
Sibo,
Wait, are we
Sibo-
in the tavern that we're?
So
supposed to be safe at?
is
Sorry,
this tavern
sorry.
the only place that we're safe in?
God damn it.
Theoretically. Sibo, what were you saying?
Thank you. Sibo kind of looks at everyone and was like, why don't we ask our new associates if they could escort him to his mother's house in this dangerous time right now?
Yeah, so that was actually what I was getting at, meta talk. So can I just level with this guy?
Sure.
I think I'm just gonna level with this guy. I'm just be like, look, Jerry, I've known you for a while, and you know, we know that we don't want your mom to go hungry, and so what I imagine that you're not telling us is that you wanted to, you know, maybe report us and get that sweet reward, right?
And have her bread.
Yeah, I guess so.
How much was that reward?
I was like 300 gold, 200 gold each, I think.
200 gold each?
2 or 300, I think, dead or alive.
All right, that's a lot. I was gonna pay him, but that's a little much.
At that point, Mepis leans in
I
and
thought.
goes,
I mean, we can pay him and let his mom live for the rest of the
he says, hold on, he says 200 dead or alive, and Mepis leans in and goes, gonna bring me in cold, boy. That's it. I had a friend who liked bread too, just like your mom. His name's Balmir, and he's sitting at the bottom of that fucking hole, and he's yelling at this point, and this guy grabs him by the fucking thing, and it's like, yeah. His teeth light up, and he grabs him by the thing, and he goes, "Gonna go see your mom. So we need a place to fall back on." He just drops him.
Oh my god. Holy, wow, that was incredible. So, Mepis, you feel a hand on your shoulder, very light, delicate hand.
Shit.
As you turn and you see Delilah. She's got one hand on your shoulder, the other hand is swirling her glass, and she says, "This will not be necessary. Terry is one of my employees, and she stands up tall and raises her voice to project to the entire room. She says, "These are under Zenith's protection. Are we understood?" And the whole room is silent. And she looks at Terry, and her eyes begin to glow a little bit. She says, "Are we understood?" And Terry just kind of like gives a nod. He looks around at the five of you. He like gives a harsher nod. And Runa, as he's looking at Mepis, you just hear like, "Oh shit! He's gonna eat me! He's gonna fucking eat me! He's gonna eat my mom!"
A racist prick.
Yeah. So
Runa leans in and whispers, "Just so you know, if you rat on us, Mepis is gonna eat you and your mom."
It's just turned into bad cop, bad cop, bad cop. We're all just the bad cops. Oh my god. I'm gonna slip two platinum coins into his pocket.
Alright.
I'm gonna slip 2 platinum coins. And I'll just say, "Here's one for you, and one for your mom. We're not the bad guys here, and well, maybe you can keep your mouth shut for
I just said Mepis was gonna eat his mom. You are the bad guy.
Who?
We're gonna give this poor man just like the worst.
I'm trying to give him just whiplash
of
him.
his
Just
life.
whiplash the guy. I was mean
I'm
and now
so
I'm nice.
confused.
You were nice and now I'm mean.
Gaslight girl boss.
Yeah, we're
Literally.
GGG in this dude. Jerry's got 2 platinum pieces and his mom still got his teeth, and I think that's a win for him.
He's just like shaking, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on." Delilah sits him down. She says, "Get Jerry another ale." And she breathes in as if to say something to all of you, but you all hear a tapping at the window.
We did not hear that tapping against the
Oh,
against your iPhone.
okay.
No, it's totally
Well,
okay.
Imagine you hear tap 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 at the window, and you turn and you see that there is a small glowing blue bird tapping at the window. It's trailing magic. It looks very familiar to you. It looks like one of the things that Care the Conjurer would have made.
Oh, do I recognize? I'm Care's like fanboy. Do I recognize?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's one of his trademark Care birds.
Oh, Carebird. I'm gonna
Continues to tap at the window.
I'm gonna run over to the window.
I want
Carebird.
you
I'm
to
just
Sleeping
like.
Beauty, like, ah. As I, like, go in.
So you open the window, the bird flies in, and it explodes
Oh, it's
into
so
a shower
cool.
of blue sparks, revealing the illusory form of Care the Conjurer.
Don't scare.
And he's got a hood on,
So
and
cool.
he says, "Bulthos Banffs,
That's us.
I've just seen a very disturbing announcement. Proclamation, even, from Lord Thick and Madame Dunot. It would appear that they are about to make their move, and they don't want anyone that can stop them in their way. I think that it's time for us to eliminate the remaining alchemists.
Oh. Okay.
It's time to get some payback for Balmir."
Fuck yeah.
He says, if you, once this illusion wears off, it will turn back into the bird. You tell the bird where to meet tomorrow, and I will gather all of the allies that I can and meet you there, so
Fuck
we can
yeah.
formulate a plan to take down Essence.
Essence.
Good luck. Hair explodes,
So fast.
reforming into the bird.
So cool.
And the bird turns as though to listen. It holds up a wing up to its ear, as if to hear where you're going to meet
why don't-
tomorrow.
Can
Why
we?
don't we meet him by where we're gonna meet Jaxby?
Can we be sure that Jaxby won't eat all of our friends?
Well,
We got a bunch of
let's
meat
bring him
before we
some
go.
meat.
Okay.
Bring him some meat. We got plenty of money from last time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm totally down with that.
Nice.
All
All right.
That's probably our fastest way out of the city too. Since we're in the North Ward.
Yeah, probably. All right. So at that, you bid farewell to, or not bid farewell. You can get a rest after that if you want.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because it's the next day anyway, so you need to rest. So you get a long rest. You can reset all of your shit to back to full, and you wake up the next morning ready to leave the city. It is now, at this point, people are actively looking for all of you. Yes, Beansprout.
Okay, so the reason I've been thinking about if the dog's on the wanted poster, what if the dog is big, we put a towel over the dog, and the dog walks, and we walk under the dog?
I
How
don't
big is
think
Cider?
the dog is that big.
How big can we make him? We make him big?
I guess I could make him pretty big, couldn't I?
Couldn't we just
Can we
take
do
another
that?
hit of the? I'm down to try big dog towel. I'm down.
Well,
Like, you gotta, like, drape a blanket over him, and like, just crawl underneath him while he walks.
we theoretically
mean-
only need 3 people to fit under the dog because Beansprout can turn into a bird or something, and I have a false identity.
True.
That's also true.
True, bestie.
What would you like to do then? Is that what you want to do?
Well, group meeting.
Okay,
Obviously.
yeah. So
Let's meet
you
in my
wake up
room.
this morning. There's breakfast. It's complimentary. It's a little buffet.
Can I sprinkle my salt on the breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna go ahead and tell everyone what that does?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just find it so I can remember what it does.
Hell yeah.
It's just MSG.
Yeah,
That's
honestly, work.
in your spice box?
Okay, so it's someone holding the pouch could reach into it and speak the name of any type of non-magical seasoning, salt, pepper, saffron, and produce enough of that seasoning to apply to a meal for 5. The power can be used for up to 10 times until the pouch recovered its magic at the next day. 1 a day. Whoever eats the magic gains 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
I butchered that.
That was
Everybody gets
perfect.
5
Yeah.
You
temporary
nailed
hit
it.
points.
No, you
Thank
nailed
you.
it. So bean sprout, you take what is like special salt, and you sprinkle it
Yeah,
on.
what do I want it to be?
So I imagine
like-
everyone's like getting ready to eat, and bean sprout's like, wait.
Wait! I got some stuff for it. Yeah, MSG, absolutely. Just straight up
Ooh.
MSG.
Takes out a handful of this white powdery substance and just sprinkles it. They're like, boom, 1,
You know-
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5.
You you know that white powder that comes with mac and cheese?
Oh yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be
Just
white
dehydrated
powder.
cheese.
Yeah. Takes dehydrated white cheddar and just like throws it. It lands with a little like puff, and you eat your breakfast. You all have 5 temporary hit points, which will buffer the next time you take damage, and you get
Awesome.
those temporary hit points for the whole day.
Question.
Yes.
Does somebody have like a bag of, like that that can hold a bunch of stuff? Right? Doesn't somebody have a bag like that?
Steve has the bag of holding.
Fuck. Damn it. Bradtherius goes up to Sibo. It says, "Hey, Sibo.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking we could put a bunch of this food and the meat, especially in your bag for Jaxby. Maybe he would like." 'Cause I meant you said it's a buffet, right?
Yeah.
There's like sausage and shit. I'm just gonna take all the sausage
just
and just
take the
dump
whole
it.
tray and just-
Yeah, dump it into Sibo's. If that's okay with you.
Steve's like, I think that's a great idea. Better
Cool,
than
great.
asking
All right,
us
thanks.
anyway.
Yep, sounds great. Okay, and then so I walk away immediately and grab the.
Can we get into the bag of holding?
There's only about 10 minutes of air in a bag of holding.
So we
Can
can
we
just
just-
open
can we
it
just
up
put
and
our
we can.
lips out?
Our lips out.
Can we have 5 straws sticking out of the flap of the bag?
Could we?
A snorkel.
Could we?
I turn Cedar into a horse, put them all in the bag, and just get the fuck
We
out
just
of there.
we only need 10 minutes to get out of the city.
Yeah, I feel
was
like
like,
10 minutes
no.
is enough.
You could. Alright, so you could probably fit one person in the bag, but you'd need. Like, after 10 minutes, they have to leave the bag to breathe.
I
They
mean,
can't
Bradtherius is probably the hardest one to hide, right? I'm like,
Bradtherius or Mepis?
I am not gonna go in that bag.
Alright.
Get in the fucking bag.
Well, I mean, Mepis
no.
is already like in his hood and already like kind of
Yeah,
like
well,
low
yeah.
key. Meanwhile,
That's true.
Bradtherius is like a giant 7-foot tall honking man.
I am a honking man, and I am how tall am I? I am I'm not I'm 6'6", I think. I'm a tall
To go
boy.
from where to where now?
We need to just get outside of the northern gate, which is what we did last time with the smoke.
Mhm.
But we're pausing at the moment, so Sibo can grab a laptop charger.
Well, I mean, you can still, kind of
Pants,
formulate your
what
plan.
Okay, so
The
here's
smoke
the
is
plan.
sweet. The smoke
Yeah.
is
Bean
again.
Sprout turns into a bird. I put on my disguise, and my false identity. And Bradtherius is the daddy, and Mepis is the mommy. And then we find a carriage, and Sibo's little baby.
And then Cider's the dog.
And Cider's the dog,
is
and
Cider
I'm
the
the
carriage?
grandma.
So cute.
I mean,
But we're just a
That's
happy
a-
family out for a stroll.
That makes sense. Yeah, that is a plan. Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Mepis Doubtfire makes a return.
Mepis Doubtfire.
It's like I bloody knew it. I was saving this thing Starts putting on the fucking.
It's like I knew I was gonna need this
I
thing
knew it.
again.
Oh my
it.
god!
Worked.
I just
Totally
imagine Jerry like waking up in the morning to find Mepis wearing a.
He's just like, oh fuck, oh I'm in
If you see
for it
Mepis
now.
and like Mepis Doubtfire, Mepis just like
That's so incredible.
Oh my god!
That's so
The return
awesome.
of Mepis Doubtfire.
Okay, I'll put
I
on
love it.
I'll put on a disguise.
Okay.
I'll go up to Delilah and ask for a disguise to get out of the city.
So she
Do we let her know of our plans? Is she in the know?
She's a comrade.
you can if you want.
She's telling us.
protecting us.
Okay, I'll go up
Okay.
to her and say
all the
we're
allies
gonna
we need
we're
anyway.
going to meet some. And where's Pepperjack?
Pepperjack is around. She
Okay.
she's eating.
With us,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
She says I can come with you if you want. I am
Oh,
an
shit.
ally.
Yeah, no shit, you're coming with us.
Okay. Yeah.
You just leave
sounds
me
great.
forever,
So-
and when I finally find you, and you're gonna stay here.
Just gives you a little nuggie.
Yeah, I go up to Delilah and I tell her our plan with Care and allies,
Okay.
and I also just kind of look at her and I said, and I need a disguise, something that
She-
makes me look like a daddy.
She says very good, and she dips a fingernail into the cup of blood that she's drinking, and she
Oh, that's right. This
reaches
bitch is
for-
a vampire.
She reaches for your forehead, and she traces a glyph into your forehead
Simba.
with the blood. Yeah, she just she traces a glyph into your forehead with the blood, and the glyph flashes. And Bradtherius turns around in slow-mo. You see his hair change. He has a big bald spot on the top of his head with some hair on the side. He's got a big old dad bod. He has a t-shirt on that says,
You know-
Stabber, I barely know her.
You know in the city how there's like those big slimes and they hold a little celebration.
Yeah,
for
the
them?
gelatinous cubes. Yeah.
You should have like a fandom T-shirt of
Yeah,
that.
it says I Heart Cube Day.
yeah.
And, yeah,
Yeah,
and
buddy.
he has these big old glasses. He's got a neck, like a beard that like just joins with his chest hair, and like continues up the sides. Yeah, and he turns around, and it's now, you are now Bradtherius.
Hey, all right. Cool beans, cool beans. What the heck? What is up with my voice?
Bradtherius and Mompus.
And Mepis.
What is up with my voice? Oh, thank you there, Buckaroo.
Oh,
You sound like everybody that lives next to me. Shoo-wee! You sound just like my neighbors.
Well, let's
and of
all go. Let's get on. Let's skedaddle.
Have you guys ever seen We're the Millers?
No.
It's like this family. It's like this dad that sells like marijuana, dresses up. He's not an actual dad. This guy, he has a fake family, and they cross the border in an RV to get drugs from Mexico, and they're like, "Oh, we're just the Millers. We're just crossing over with our lovely family here." This is exactly that. Big Miller.
Excellent. Yeah. So so Runa dons her disguise. Sibo, what was Sibo gonna do with cider?
Sibo's the baby.
Sibo's the baby with the full mustache.
Nobody's gonna look in the bassinet.
Hey,
He's swaddled up
all
to
right, yeah.
his nose.
Who is disguising Sibo?
I'm
Is it
sorry,
you,
you
Runa?
can't look at our baby.
I
He's
mean,
adorable.
I feel like I have like a disguise kit.
You probably, I think you do.
I have an entertainer's pack.
Okay. I want you to roll me a performance check. That will.
Ooh.
3 foot 3
Let's
little
go.
baby.
Nice. 22. That's really nice. So yeah, you swaddle. So you pick up Sibo. You get a little bassinet and you strap it to cider. And you put Sibo in. You swaddle him in blankets and put a little bonnet on him. He's got a little rattle, a little pacifier, and and you begin your trek. Beansprout, are you gonna use your wild shape, turn into like a little spider or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a flea on
like-
spider.
Yes, can I do that?
Flea
Can I
on
be
spider's
flea,
butt.
Totally.
flea on the
Yeah.
metal dog?
Yeah.
No. Wait, I want to be like sneaky. I don't want to be like just chilling on his head. Even
You
though
could
I'm
be a
tiny.
squirrel and you can hang on to the his undercarriage.
Be in his
Hang
ear.
out of his mouth. Hang out of his mouth.
like a dead
Yeah.
squirrel.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. You see Beansprout blur as she becomes a squirrel. She crawls up into Cider's mouth, and Cider's like, ah. And Beansprout crawls in. Cider just lightly closes the mouth, and Beansprout just like,
Ah.
Well, either that's what I call playing dead.
Sibo's trying very hard not to laugh.
It's a possum, but a squirrel.
oh my god. So you sneak out of the city, undetected by the guards.
As we go, I try to make
No,
small
no
talk.
fun little
with-
moments where the guards are like, that's a very large baby.
Yeah. One of the guards turns and gives you the eye. And,
Hey there, neighbor.
Oh, hello, sir.
This is
I'm
top.
gonna-
This is just top of the. Just going on a stroll with me and my buckaroo here, my pretty wife. Been married for, well, I won't want to say how long. Long enough.
So he like squints at you, and then he looks at Mepis, and like in a perfect world we would see like the black bars close in until it's just his eyes, and he's just squinting at Mepis. Mepis, do you want to do anything to throw this off?
Ooh, I don't know.
Runa could do something
As-
if you want.
Yeah.
Sibo starts crying like a baby.
Awesome.
Oh, the little buckaroo is making a little chatter here, and I kind of elbow Mepis to like, check on her, dear.
Memphis goes. Of course. Okay.
Fuck. All right.
go.
Yeah.
Need to go.
Yeah.
This is up there with us sneaking into the brothel.
Oh God.
A bunch of workers. This is just
Yeah. So
Well,
you
have a good day there.
Yeah.
I salute. I give the guard like a little salute, like all dads do. I don't know why dads love to
He's
salute.
like huh? Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Just gives a little curtsy. It's a little curtsy.
Incredible.
Can
Oh my
Runa be
God.
like the little grama, like following
Yeah.
after them?
Totally.
She's
yeah, you
like, this is the most recent of 15 children, so you'll have to excuse her. She was in labor for 48 hours. She's a little, ooh. Oh, good day, Sonny.
Oh my god! Wow, that was great. All right, yeah. So you sneak out of the city pretty easily. It gets to be about noon. You
Okay.
find yourselves in the same clearing. Pepperjack. She inspects the area. She scouts around. She looks up at the sky, and then she points, and you see a great shadow. As landing in front of you is Jaxby.
Yeah. I go over to Sibo. Goes sausages.
Sibo kind of like kicks off his swaddling and gets out of the bassinet.
Yeah, am I still Bradtherius?
You can dispel it if you want.
Imagine you just rub the blood off your forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
you rub the blood off your forehead and
Yeah, I'll say
Just
before
pass
before I get the sausage, I'll go. It was nice to meet you, and then I rub it off. I'm like, Jesus. All right, just give me the sausages.
And Sibo's like giggling and just kind of hands the bag to Bradtherius and is like, absolutely, sir.
I dump out the entire thing of tray of meat on the ground. I know it's not
Jack-
enough, but it's just what we have.
Jaxby just and just goes eats it in a single bite, just scoops it all up, eats it all.
Bean Sprout is 100% taking a little dead squirrel nap, by the way.
Dead squirrel
A
nap.
dead
Yeah,
squirrel
she
nap?
fell asleep. She got bored. So she just like
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'll say that you are startled awake by Jaxby's roar.
okay.
And at that, you see a familiar glowing blue light.
Care Bird.
As you see materializing, Care the Conjurer, Uncle Pragan,
Ooh!
and
He's alive?
oh yeah, and a familiar face to two of you.
Who is that?
Bradtherius and Mepis, you recognize this orc from the table. Bradtherius, this is the orc that almost killed you in the
Oh,
pit fight.
no fucking way. Are you this is the guy?
Yeah.
This is the dude? Hold on. So I'm really excited for the blue. Are they, how do they come down again? They just materialize out of...
So yeah, so first Care the Conjurer, first you see wisps of blue light. It looks as though it's mist, and they begin to appear more and more frequently, and they congeal into the swirling torrent of blue light, and it dissipates, and Care is standing there, very tall, with his staff.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking awesome. Care.
Coming out of the brush, cutting through a branch, is Uncle Pragan.
Uncle Pragan! I'm gonna run up and hug him.
He gives you a big hug. He says, "It's nice to see you too, boy."
Oh, it's
And
nice
then-
to see you.
Thundering out after him is this very large orc.
Upon seeing the orc, I scream. And I go, Uncle Pragan, watch out! And I run. I literally like sprint away. I draw my sword, and I go, all right, what do you want a rematch?
So the orc says, "Farm boy!" And he has this giant axe, and he hooks it back over his shoulder, slowly walks up to you, and he puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Good to see you, farm boy."
In a mocking way, I would like to call Bradtherius Farm Boy as Bean Sprout for the rest of my existence. Thank
All
you.
right, nice. Are you still in squirrel form?
No, I don't know.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so you turn back. Care says, "Huh,
Okay.
I didn't realize that you knew Big Axe over here."
Is that his name?
Yes.
Your name is
You got a big axe.
Your name
Big
is
Axe.
Big. Your name is Big Axe.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never met him before in my life. I don't know what you're talking about, Uncle Pragan. Nice to meet you, Big Axe.
You want to know why they call me Big Axe?
I can guess.
He reaches over and he pulls out just a big axe. And he says, "Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep. Yeah,
Sibo's like besides himself with
Never-
delight at this.
Never seen that before in my life.
He says, "I haven't seen you since the table."
Yeah. What?
Care, he says, Big Axe is a member of the guild in my branch. Of course, he loves to go rogue and disappear for days on end. And he won't tell anyone where he goes. And he'll come back with a new scar or two. I'm assuming, judging by your familiarity with him, that you have met him before.
Care. First of all, it's good to see you again. Big, it's just great. Yeah, no, I've never... First time meeting Big Axe over here, right, Mepis?
Still taking off his suit. First time, mate. How do you do? Big ass. Big, yep.
Care looks up at Jaxby and he says, "And who's this big fella?"
This is our friend. Runa said that his name is Jaxby. I look over at Runa.
Yep. Jaxby.
All right.
Very
Well-
dapper. We love him. He
Um,
loves meat.
He does.
Ah.
He's gonna need a lot of meat. I turn to Jaxby, and I go, and I like say, "These three, good. Do not eat. Do not eat. They're friends."
So,
And then
Fine.
I go, "Oh, what am I doing?"
Jaxby just cocks his head to the side a little bit. Care, he says, well, as I had said in the previous missive that I had sent to you, I believe that it is time, especially now, to take down the remaining alchemists.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, why
We
not
have-
just go for my dad though?
Because we're
Head
not
of the
sure what
snake?
these alchemists have in their arsenal.
What, like more of Jaxby?
It's possible. I do believe that this Jaxby, as you say, is an amalgam created by the alchemist Fethid Dal.
Hmm.
Do you think Jaxby would know where Fethid Dal is?
I'm gonna look at Runa.
I can't remember if I asked him last time where he came from.
You can ask him now, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can do, I can speak with animals again. Let me cast it. Wait, what else? Okay, before I do that,
Yeah,
what else do we want to know? Let's make a list. What do we want to ask him?
So, Karis, he says, well, there are a few things that we should determine before we make a move. Firstly, do you have any other allies that you can bring into the city?
Oh,
We have
Yes.
the double
We have
double
Xenos.
shield guys.
Yeah.
oh yeah, those guys are cool.
How do we bring the guys who helped us fight the chicken?
Everybody from both
house?
those.
Yeah, bring my whole family in.
Entire city of Boltos, yeah.
You do have,
Oh,
I think, Beansprout might be, maybe somebody has a sending stone that they gave you, and they said if you call us, we'll come.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't remember that being me, but if it is
Also
me,
have a
it's easy.
summoning twig from the other Do Not's bodyguard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You can activate that whenever you want.
And Mina lives in town now.
Yeah, Nina lives in town.
Mina. Ooh, my bad.
Yeah, so would you like to... So you offer those. Kara says, I suggest you use them. We need to get as many allies into the city as soon as possible.
Is my mom still alive?
Oh yeah, your mom's around.
Yeah, we
You
should-
haven't seen her actually in the past couple of days.
Oh, that seems like a bad.
That
thing
seems not
for her
good.
to say. Actually,
I have
you haven't
Hobbs.
seen your mom.
Someone heard something about her liking bread, and she got worried for her teeth.
I have a horse key from Do Not,
A horse.
and
key?
I'm now wearing my magic
Like to
armor.
unlock a horse?
Yeah, no, that's not anything.
Okay, that's not anything. I also
Yeah.
have a metal king chess piece from Hobbs' pouch.
That's
Bob,
Yeah.
can't believe he's off finding his own adventure when we're still here. I'll never
Yeah.
forgive you for that.
Awesome. Sorry, I just
Um,
wanted to make sure. I just wanted to check
yeah.
my.
so.
Inventory.
So Beansprout fishes through her pocket, pulls out the sending stone, presses a rune on it, and you hear this staticky sound, and then you hear, hello?
Hello, hello. Old friend, old friend.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who is this?
This is. Did we give them fake names? No, we didn't, did we?
No, you gave him real
Okay.
names.
This is Beansprout. Hi.
Oh, Beansprout. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how is everyone doing?
Balmir's fucking dead.
Oh,
Actually.
oh my god.
Yeah, it was
Oh my
really
God.
sad. Speaking
I'm
of,
so sorry.
we're in a lot of trouble. And we don't want to be dead like our friend. So, what if you come on down to wherever we're at and fight our war.
Are you still in the capital then? Is that where you are?
Yeah, kinda, not really. I mean, we're like,
Oh, all right. Well,
No.
we are about a day and a half from the capital. So if you'd like, we're gonna make our way down, and we'll see you in a day and a half.
okay,
Is there a
if
place that we should meet you, or?
yeah, you know what? Make it a day, and Bradtherius will give you a big kiss.
I'm not interested, but we'll come down as soon as we can. We'll start making preparations right now.
Where should we meet? I don't know. Homies,
We're
friends.
it seems like we're gonna either make
Here in
camp
this
here
clearing, so-
or yeah, it seems like we're gonna meet here or I don't know, or wherever is closest to where Jaxby says providing that Jaxby knows where the outpost is. But yeah, I imagine here is kind of a safe spot.
All right, I'll meet you here.
We're north of the city of Tho.
All right,
In a
I'll
big
meet you
clearing.
north
Also-
of the capital.
I'm gonna like say kind of aside, like, who is this guy?
This is Vincent. I'd met you. You all helped us take down Hag with big chicken feet coming out of the house.
Oh, that's right. Oh, are you're
Vine
with
guy,
the you're
Vine
with
man,
the
right?
two
Yeah,
you're with
yeah.
yeah, you're
He
with
was-
the guy
he was
with
just
two
kidding.
huge shields, right?
Yeah.
He's just kidding. He's just
Yeah,
kidding.
Ken,
He knows
he's
who you
he's
are.
right behind me.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, he
We
was
talk about you all the time.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
of course. Oh yeah. And we've got Tunis, who's got the big crossbow, and elf.
Absolutely. I remember liking, well, not at first. It takes me a while to warm up to people. I have attachment issues.
Steve was like, "Tell me about it."
What was that?
He's slow to trust. Anyway, yeah, meet us here, north of the capital, big clearing. We have a giant thing with us. Don't kill him. We keep that fang on us, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Don't
Tell
kill
you what.
him.
So because I'm not exactly sure where north of the capital in a clearing is, why don't I meet you in the capital? I'll go to the first inn that I can find, that we can
We're
find.
actually very wanted in the capital right now. They just put wanted signs up. Because
what's
of
the name
wonderful,
of whatever that
beautiful
Delilah
things we did. They're not letting us love how we should love.
Delilah's-
Please come help us. Not in the capital. Okay, thank you. See you there. Okay. Okay, love you. Bye.
No, we
Wait,
can
don't
tell him.
hang up. Do
No,
we got
wait. We can
Oh,
tell
wait,
him,
okay,
tell him to meet at or tell him to go to like Delilah's place and have Delilah send them to us.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's good.
That's good.
Because we told Delilah.
We did tell Delilah.
Yeah. So it's called the Four Sisters, is Delilah's place. Vincent says, "All right, the Four Sisters. That sounds good. I'll see you there. We'll try and come in a day. It'll probably be a day and a half, but we'll double time it, and we should be
Yeah.
right as rain."
Come
I
fast.
know you
Good.
want that kiss. I know you want that kiss, buddy. I'll see you soon. Bring lots of meat, if you know what I mean. Bring lots of meat. See you soon.
The stone
Okay.
the stone goes dead.
Yeah, that could have gone on for a long time.
Does Sibo know anything about like where Victor Valino is?
No, he does not. But so the way that Penumbra works is they don't really answer to anybody, except for like the top generals in the Republic. You're actually kind of surprised that they don't know more about what's going on with Bradtherius' family, because the Thicks are in charge of the military. So
That's
Yeah.
suspicious.
That is a little suspicious.
There is a small rustling in the brush, and coming out is a little gnome.
Whoa, what?
She comes out, Irma Swizzlesticks, the proprietor of ale, wine, and mead. She hobbles out.
For us.
Wait, the owner of the inn that we had Balmir's funeral at?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She says, "Sorry I'm late. I've got small stubby legs that are over 200 years old." And she walks out, she sits on a stump, and she just
Can
like...
I hug her?
Yes, I was like, can we swoop in and give her a big old hug?
The two of you just like cross in and like give her a big old hug. She says, it's nice to see familiar faces. So what are we doing? We planning a revolution again?
We were just about to talk to Jaxby.
Nice. I will, before we do that, Mepis, are you snapping the twig that you got from the do notes?
Yes. Yep.
All right. You snap the twig, and as you do this, bright green and yellow light comes out in this double helix spiral, and it swirls around the twig. You let it go, and the two halves of the twig, they shatter into just a million little splinters, and they begin to swirl into this gateway. And stepping through the gateway is the elf guardian for House Tuna.
Oh, nice. I remember her.
Yeah.
It's a trip. She's like,
Is she-
all of these people.
Was she interested?
I don't think so. She says, "Is it finally time?"
Yeah.
I assume so because you summoned me, but there have been cases of someone accidentally snapping the summoning twig in the bag, and
They should really make those like summoning like tree limbs.
there should
like,
at least be
they
a
should
key word that you say.
Right, summoning.
Perhaps the next time I give out a summoning twig, I shall remedy
are
that.
likely to
But
break.
it would seem that this was intentional.
Summoning
so,
branch, maybe.
Yes. There are many things that can be workshopped in elf magic for summoning, I suppose.
I'd be
Perhaps
happy.
even
I'd be
someone
happy
from-
to lend my whatever I can lend.
She gives you like an up down. She goes, So at this, Kara says, "I think we should probably talk to Jaxby now."
Gotcha.
So we want the location of the alchemist place, and if there's maybe what we can
More of
expect.
them. If there's
Mhm.
more of Jaxby's.
So you cast Speak with Animals. You once more get this light blue headphones around your head, and a little mic that appears in front of you that translates your text.
Awesome. Okay, I want to do you know when Oprah interviewed Rihanna on the couch?
Is that what you say to him?
No.
I don't know who Oprah or Rihanna are, I'm sorry.
No. But I'm just talking like that's the vibe.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, Jaxby,
Yes.
let's talk about you.
Well, not how to describe a life.
Let's start with where you came from.
I was born in an alchemical lab beneath the city. I was the combination of many animals, and I was born inside of a transmutation circle, along with several others. And eventually, I began as the size of what you would call a horse. And eventually, I got too big, and so my creator had sent me out into the wild, and given me a single objective: to grow.
And grow you did.
And grow I did.
How
Yes.
many brothers and sisters do you have?
I had four siblings. 3 of them are no longer alive, and 1 of them is very small.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's fine. I ate them.
Oh, okay. Then, good for you. The one who is alive, why didn't you eat them?
I had grown too big, and it was not a satisfying looking enough meal.
Are they still in the lab, you think?
It's possible.
How would you feel? How do you feel towards the people who created you? Do you have any like anger towards them, or?
Not particularly. I don't really have anger, but I would enjoy. There was a particular broth that I would be served daily by a bold human in robes. He would feed it to me every day, and he would say, JX429B, you shall drink this, and I assume that's what he said. I don't speak common, but he would feed me this glowing green broth every day.
You don't know what was in it?
Oh, no idea.
How would you feel if we were to go to this place and have you eat them? The people who made you.
All right. Meat is meat. That's what I always say.
Yes. I'm always saying that.
We just see them both laughing in like animal sounds. We're just like,
we're just both like.
Yeah. Yeah. So Carrot kind of like clears his throat. He's like, we have anything?
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, just 1 second, And I'm like, yeah, okay, so he was made in an alchemical lab underneath the city, and he had, I think, four or 5 siblings, the vast majority of whom he has eaten. There's 1 left who's very small. He didn't eat because they were too tiny. Somebody, a bold man in robes fed him green broth every day that was delicious. But he is content to go back to this place and eat them because meat's meat, you know.
Runa, how do we get there? Does he know how to get there?
Great question. I'm like, Jax, do you know how to get there?
Oh, of course. I don't fit there anymore, though. I can't fit through the entrance. I'm far too big. But there is a passageway underground. It's not too far from here. And it is about the size of what you would call a horse. Once more, again, horse. And you may crawl into there, but I'm afraid I would not be able to follow.
What do you call a horse?
Just meat.
Oh, I should have known that. Would you be able to lead us there? Maybe we can go in, you know, drag the dudes out, the meat out for you.
This is possible. I could also I can sense where it is when I fly over the city.
Oh.
So I believe are you relaying this like as it's coming?
Yeah. I'll be like, yeah. He can sense where it is when he flies over the city. He knows where it is. He can't fit anymore because he used to be the size of a horse, and the doors are the size of a horse, and now he's big and he can't go.
So Care thumps his staff on the ground, and this big map of the city appears in front of him, and he says, "Do you think Jaxby can point to where it is on this map?"
Jaxby can do anything. Jaxby's the best.
Hey Jaxby, first of all, this guy, thanks for awesome. Can you point on this big old map to where it is?
Jaxby. So first, Jaxby lowers his head to Bradtherius, and one of the tusks brushes against your armor.
I want to. I just smile at him.
And then Jaxby points with one of the other tusks right below So in the larder ward, right below the spoon school.
Spoon school.
Hmm.
We've been there.
Let's bring us to the map real quick. Right on the larder board, right below the spoon school.
Oh, that's right by the north gate.
Yeah, right by the north gate.
Great. So Jaxby, the entrance is inside the city.
There is an entrance beneath this building here.
And that's the only way in.
Besides the secret tunnel
Yeah.
outside.
Okay, how do we get to the secret tunnel?
I can show you that. It's about 70 bodies of me from here.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you can't fit into either.
It is
entranceway.
correct. I could.
Okay.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could land on that building and tear it apart and then just enter by force. But
Would you like to do that?
I would very much like to do that. I'm just worried that it would attract the wrong kind of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
You're
if we
probably
want
right.
to. I don't know if we have a beef with the spoon school.
Well, we know that at the spoon school, they were doing some suspicious stuff.
Weren't they trying to like summon a demon?
So Beansprout had found that the spoon school was being used to smuggle the abyssal tissue and exotic tissues in for the
that's
alchemists.
right. Let's fuck them up. Let Jaxby go to work. So it looks like we have two options.
Could we have a signal somehow, or would there be a way for us to signal Jaxby while we're in there for Jaxby to just like go fuck up the spoon school?
Also, there's also students. Wait a minute.
Also, I feel like everybody in town would be like, "Oh my God, a giant thing is attacking the spoon school. What's going on there?"
Yeah, I suppose.
God,
Well,
ooh,
do we
that's
really
such a
want the city people
division.
to like us? I suppose is that important?
Want who to like us?
Do we want the people of the city to like us?
Well, I mean, they
I mean, if we're gonna go wipe out their ruling class, we should probably have at least some sympathy on our side.
also they were wanted by all of them right now. So if they saw
Yeah.
us and didn't like us, they probably want to turn us in. You know.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
So
there-
maybe
there's-
we do secret tunnel, and then if shit goes south, we can try to maybe Jaxby going ham on the spoon school is our backup plan.
Can we make Jaxby tiny? Can we make
It's our-
him more size?
It's our team. It's our plan. Jaxby.
That
I think-
costume
laughed
is
at that.
off, Sebastian.
Nice. Did you? Yeah. So what is the plan?
What here? I'm gonna turn to Care, and I say,
Okay.
Care, is it possible for you to send your bird, your Care bird, to Jaxby in the case that we want to send him to go to the spoon school by way of force in case things go bad in the secret tunnel?
Yes. I can do this. I can conjure a bird, and I can send it in.
Okay, so we have a way to communicate with Jaxby while we're inside the secret tunnel. Let's get Jaxby on board with that idea.
Okay, but again,
It's just an emergency plan.
students,
It's just an emergency. It's just an emergency.
Okay, so there's the story. What people did back in the day is they used to light a fire on one side of town and then steal the cows from the other side of town, if you know what I'm saying.
Ah, so you want to
So-
light Spoon School on fire?
No.
Oh,
I mean, cause a diversion somewhere else so everybody goes, and that way we don't have to, because Beamsprout just walked in, anybody could just walk in. They could just put civilians in there, students that have no idea what's going on.
but if we want them to evacuate the Spoon School, wouldn't the danger have to be near the Spoon School?
Well,
We
maybe
could
we could, on the other
take
side of
fire.
town, we could cause something that all the Spoon School students would really want to go to, so that the Spoon School is empty. Free spoons! Free spoon day!
Spoons. Free spoon
Free
day.
spoon day on the
At
other
this-
side of town.
Pragan stands up from where he was sitting. He was sitting next to Irma. And he says, I could cause a diversion.
cool.
I could-
How?
Like I don't feel great about like just like sending Jaxby in to kill everybody in that building.
What about Irma? What if Irma gives out free spoons? And what else? What else do spoon students like? From her inn. Her inn's on the other side of town.
So Irma, she says, "Well, it's been a long time since I've laid on the old Swizzle Stick's charm. I could make it a free day, a day of free food for all Spoon School students."
Perfect. And that way, we can either that way if we need Jaxby to land on the Spoon School, hopefully all of those students, or at least the ones that know a good deal when they see one, will be out of the building.
And honestly, students that don't, fuck them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like, why do we even? It's
Pragan's like, "I'll get out the remaining students that don't want free spoons."
Okay, but
Uncle.
what
Wait,
if we
Uncle.
want
I
you
kind of
to-
want. Yeah, I kind of want you in the thick of it
They
with
don't respect the
us.
spoon that I made.
Think of it. If you know what I mean.
He says, "Boy, I trust that you won't need my skills."
I don't.
Care says, "Pragan is right. Not only do we need to break up into 2 teams for this to work."
Shit. I wanted all of us to be together.
I understand. And he,
Can I be
he
on your
puts, a
team?
hand, puts a hand on your shoulder. He says, "Bradtherius, you need to lead this team. You understand?"
Yeah. I say very quietly. Oh, we have a raid coming in. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, go for it.
Woohoo! Go raid! Ow, ow,
Go
ow.
Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much.
Nice.
I should mute my alerts. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I got it.
Incredible.
I lean in and I go, "Is there any chance you could maybe take Sibo?"
He says,
My God.
no.
No.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yep. Just thought I'd. No, it's fine. No, I totally get it. Yep. All right.
He
So.
Care says, "Look, there are 2 alchemists left. You're going after one. My team's gonna go after the other.
Oh. Okay.
It has to be a simultaneous attack. Do you understand?"
Yeah. That means. Yeah.
My team, I'm going to try and contact Victor if I can. If I can't, so be it. I'm a very powerful mage. And we should be able to take down, or at least smoke out, the Professor Aldous, the remaining alchemist, while you take down Fethadal at the same time.
Where is the professor?
That's the thing, I don't know.
Oh.
I was hoping that you might be able to help.
What do we know? What do we know about that?
Have you seen anything? Professor Aldous, his specialty is grafting body parts together and creating. He'll stitch them together, and he uses some kind of energy source.
Like Jaxby?
No, Fethadal uses alchemy and magic. Professor Aldous, he uses. Well, he takes dead bodies and he stitches them together. So, Bradtherius,
That sounds
you and
cooler.
Mepis.
Can we do that one?
Yeah, Beansprout, go ahead.
Yes, I remember at the table.
Yes.
That's where they take the dead bodies and they've got
That's
weird sit
right. That's
I
right.
remember.
You do. Yeah. Oh, so
Beansprout,
I
you
get
can
a
give yourself a hero point.
So I remember we were gonna go investigate that. So he says that, and I get like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast, and I go, "Oh, Big Axe, Big Axe."
Yeah.
You know how I didn't meet you before? This is our first time meeting, but if we were to have met before, we would have met at maybe a fighting pit in the sludge ward.
The table, yes. It's my
Yeah.
favorite hangout.
Yeah, do you know what they do with the dead bodies? Where they take those dead bodies when they, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, whenever I kill someone at the table, these hooded guys come out and drag them away to some chamber.
So
They say that they're burning the bodies there.
so
I think they're making them into food.
I look to Care, and I say, I think that's follow those bodies, and you'll find your grafting alchemist.
Care slowly nods, and he says, "Then we have a plan. Hopefully, by the time we finish, your friends, the remaining allies, will have reached the city. We can present the alchemist's misdoings as evidence to the High Council of the Republic. And from there, we should be able to incriminate your father and House Do Not.
Or I can just kill my dad.
I mean, look, I'm
Happy to
open
do
to
it.
all the ideas, Bradtherius. Whatever
All
you
right.
want to do. If you think that that's gonna fly, and if you can get your brother to back you, then that should work.
I'll just we'll figure that out when we get there. Maybe I'll have to kill him too.
I mean, look, it's possible. You might have to kill him. You might have to kill him.
looks but for now, secret tunnel team and dead body team.
Irma, she slowly stands up. She says, I don't want to walk the whole way back. I left the city at 7 in the morning. It took me about 5 or 6 hours to get here on foot. So, can I ride on this thing? And she points to Jaxby.
I want to know the answer to this question. I go, yes, can we ride on Jaxby? And I look at Runa.
This whole time, Runa and Jaxby have been Runa's been trying to teach Jaxby how to freestyle rap, which she can't do either, but she just thought that would be fun. It's
So, you
my
see
guy
Jaxby.
Jaxby, watch out for his attacks, B.
Jaxby's like...
Anyway, she's like, okay, can Irma, this little lady who I love, can she ride on you? She's tired.
Jaxby, he says, Of course she may, but I don't know where I'm going.
There's a thing of is the thing of the city still up?
The map? Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't I mean can Jaxby
you
take
just, like,
all of them
pointing
to the spoon to the
I mean, I
Or-
feel like that'll be kind of conspicuous, right?
I mean if he
a giant creature flying over.
well he can at least like drop him out outside of the gate that's
Outside the
nearest. Yeah, like he can fly
yeah,
around.
that's possible.
Okay, so maybe we ask him to take us to the secret tunnel, and then he'll carry them to like outside the north gate.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, so you all climb aboard. Jaxby folds a wing out, and he has you all climb up. And he, with a great beat of his wings, he takes off into the air. He flies for about maybe 10 minutes to the east, and he lands crushing. He lands on a deer, and he just.
Whoa! This is the first time we're seeing him eat something like live.
Oh yeah. He just he
It's
bites.
fucking-
Yeah, fucking brutal. He points with a tusk to a very large bush that seems out of place, and he says, "Beneath that is where you'll find the entrance to my former home."
I want to pat his tusk.
That happens.
Awesome.
All right.
This is probably not the best time, but is there anything in that book I got that's like just how to feed a giant fucking beast?
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you roll me Bean Sprout? I want you to roll me an investigation as you've been reading up on this book. And also, I want you to roll me a wisdom save. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice. All right, yeah. So first, as you're reading this, you felt your mind begin to break, but you focused really hard, and you researched that there is a really good recipe. It's called Infinity Meat, and it's a way to stretch out the nutritional value of a piece of meat by infusing it with eldritch energy. And so you get the feeling that you probably could do this with
energy.
you might be able to do it with enough time, maybe not right now.
Oh, okay.
But it's possible that with the right ingredients, you could make a bunch of recipes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Infinity meat.
Sorry to be like pause.
No. That's fine.
No, that's
Recipe.
awesome.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Can
I'm
you be
ready.
reading that like on the way, and I kind of just like look over and just see infinity meat on the recipe, and I just go, "Hey, bean sprout, mind if I just want to look at that later?"
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, this was a gift from my great grandfather who passed away.
Oh, he had infinite meat. That's
Yeah.
just lucky guy.
Yep.
So you begin to push the bush out of the way, revealing a large steel door. You open it. It opens up. A blast of cold, stagnant air hits you all. The stench of rot.
We're going into the
permeates
tunnel.
The area. Is that your plan?
Right away. I thought, were we waiting for like a day, or we're just going? Let's go. Sorry. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Care. He's on Jackson's back. He says, "I thought this was the plan. Is this not the plan?"
No, this is the plan. Just the timing of the plan. This is just all happening. No, this is the plan. We're good. I draw the thickness.
We want to hang out, have a picnic.
All right.
Yeah, day and a half. Okay, we'll be out of here in a day and a half. No fucking way we'll be in this tunnel for a day.
Wait, what
and a half.
happens in a day and a half?
That's when
Our friends
the
show up.
New Zealand guy gets here.
Oh. Wait, oh yeah, should we wait for that?
We don't have
Are we
time.
not-
Well, let's go into the tunnel.
Okay.
We go into the
Yeah.
tunnel.
And I pat Jaxby and I say, good Jaxby, we're gonna get you some infinity meat. Love you. Talk to you later.
Infinity meat. That sounds lovely, and I would appreciate it very much.
And
Thank
I
you.
go over to Runa and I say, tell him to look out for the butterfly.
Oh, okay.
To
And I
look out
say,
for the bird.
there is a chance that we will send you an emergency message in the form of a little blue bird.
Don't eat the
And
bird.
if you don't eat the bird. The bird will explode and let you know to attack this spoon school. Like, just go in on it when you get that bird, which we may or may not send.
All right. That sounds lovely.
And you know it's a cooking school, so you know they're gonna have a great meat in there.
They gotta have great meat there.
They got meat.
Mm.
They got meat. They got meat.
But do they
Probably some
have?
meat.
Do they have meat?
I think they might
Yes.
have meat. Yeah, there's a slim chance there's probably some meat.
Wow.
That blue potion stuff you love so much. I think it was green actually.
Green.
I lied. Are you colorblind?
Green
I'm
broth.
not. There's potion.
Tip.
There's potion. Yum, potion.
Can
all right,
Kingsspan
so-
talk to animals?
No, I'm just repeating
No.
everything she
It's just
Oh, got it.
Straight
Okay.
through Runa. That's incredible. All right, so you descend
bestie.
into the tunnel. That's probably a good place to take a little bio break.
Secret
maybe,
tunnel.
like,
secret
10 minutes?
Tunnel
Yes, can we all
through
sing
the
when we go down the tunnel?
mountain. Secret tunnel.
All time, secret all time.
And adventures, you're on stream and you're unmuted. And there's a little cat.
Die.
It's a creature.
Oh, milk. It's a good cat.
Look at that kitty.
Ah, it's a cute cat. Damn. It's a real cute.
Oh,
cat.
I'm Bradtherius again. I can put on my other glasses. I haven't
Nice.
I haven't been Dadtherius in ages.
Bradtherius is fucking blind.
Bradtherius. It's a name I haven't heard since the I don't remember.
Half an hour.
Since half an hour ago.
Since my Padawan committed genocide of.
Thank you. That's exactly. Thank you. That's what I was going for.
For the second time.
For the second time, yeah. Oh my god. And then I fought him, and then I kind of forgot about that fight for a bit.
Right, and I let him go again.
And then I let him go to commit genocide. What a stupid
for
fucking...
the third time.
For the third time, God. What a fucking dumb ass.
I liked.
Don't watch Kenobi.
I liked Kenobi. I liked it. Oh, you just have to turn your brain off, Tyler, and enjoy the media.
Yeah. Look at the pretty lights and the lightsabers.
That's all it is now. That's all it is.
Except if you've seen Andor. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna get into how amazing Andor is because it's incredible.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
Andor
it.
is amazing.
I haven't seen it.
You gotta see Andor. It's the greatest. I think it's that and Empire.
I don't gotta do shit.
No, you don't. But you would appreciate it. All right. Anyway, all right. Let's get back into it.
Let's do it.
You crawl through this tunnel. Not crawl. It's a big tunnel.
The size of what we call a horse, right?
Yeah, it's the size of what you would call a horse. You walk through this tunnel for the better part of 2 hours.
God damn. Is it dark?
It is. Do you have light sources?
Do we get a torch in our
traveler's
pack? I have to have in my traveler's pack. Don't I have a torch?
Yeah. You have a torch. You light a torch, Bradtherius. So now you and Mepis can see. The other 3 of you, I believe, have dark vision already, so you can just continue walking. However, it is in shades of gray, so it's not perfect vision, but it's like doggy vision. You eventually feel a light breeze. The smell of rot is gone. It smells like many different chemicals. It smells false. You feel a chill creep along your skin as all of you, even those not attuned to nature, it just feels wrong. There is a soft green light at the end of this tunnel. You approach the light. Seems as though it's coming out from under a door. The tunnel that you have been in has gotten larger and larger. And you, with your torch, you see that you are coming in at what looks like some fork. Where you came in, the door, and then another tunnel that has stairs, and it seems a bit more organized. That might be leading up to the Spoon School. But in front of you is the laboratory. What would you like to do?
Do we notice anything?
Turn around.
Yeah, let's go back.
Oh, bye. Yeah. Notice, like, what are you looking for?
An indication of where to go, of what we might be, you know what I mean? Like what we might be looking for, who we might find, what we might find. Is there anybody there?
There's no, so it seems like it's a big steel door. Very plain, with a handle, no lock. And there's a green light coming from behind it.
Can we hear anything coming from the door?
Why don't you roll me a perception, Beansprout?
My bad. I thought we were already in the laboratory. We're just in front of the door.
Oh, no. You're just in front of the door.
I can also cast Clairvoyance, and we can see what's on the other side of it.
You could also cast... Bleh. Yes, you can also do that. Would you like to do that?
Well, I mean, Beansprout can do that thing first.
Yeah, so Beansprout, you put your ear to the door, you just hear, like, bubbling. And, like, a hum of static.
It's like in there.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, that's
what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. You relay that to the party.
I mean, it also kind of seems like this is the only way to go. So it's like, yeah, I can look on what's on the other side of the door, but I feel like it's probably just going to be like, yeah, it looks kind of scary. Guess we have to go in anyway.
Is the door locked?
It's no.
Can we seduce the door? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm gonna carefully. I'll carefully take the lead.
Okay.
Is it trapped in any way? Can we detect if it's trapped or if there's magic on it?
You can try. Yeah, like what? How would you like to do that? There's a bunch of different ways.
I don't have detect magic, but I just don't want to like open the door and then have a trap spring. Is there any way I can like check to see if there's any, I don't know, things?
Well, so this door looks very plain.
Okay.
Doesn't even have any scratches or anything on it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and open the door.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Wait,
That
wait,
happens.
wait.
Oh, nope.
Sorry, Bean. Sorry.
I was
All right,
just
you
gonna
go to open
say,
the door. Beast Breath stops you.
maybe put on this apron first, just in case. You'd be like, yeah, I'm from the school. Got an apron on. Here we are.
Okay. I put on this apron.
Okay, you're incredible. Go. Get in there, champ.
All right, you put on an apron and you go. You open the
Now you
door.
blend in.
I'll move us to the next map. Bradtherius, are you all following?
Yeah.
You come in through the door. Firstly, you're closest to some kind of console that has a bunch of notes on it. There are diagrams everywhere. These diagrams are of various creatures in front and profile view with notes
This place is
denoting
huge.
how big they are, what their special qualities are, what their resistances are, general qualities.
Jesus.
Up
And then
ahead,
We're up. Okay, yep.
yeah, up ahead. So first, this room is huge.
Yeah, it's
Up
huge.
ahead, there is a huge vat that
What-
has some glowing creature inside of it, in some kind of stasis. The light is so bright that you can't really look at it too much.
Sure, it's Jaxby's sibling.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, SIBO.
Yeah, the second part of the room is you can't see it because the light is so bright.
Okay. Do I notice anything in the diagrams that would pop out?
Yes, you do. You see that there are diagrams of goblins, how to dissect them, what parts of them are useful, what parts are not useful. There are null diagrams as well, how to fuse them together. There are diagrams of other creatures that you've never seen before. Creatures that have notes next to their names that say abyssal, infernal, celestial, fey. Seems as though Fethid Dal has been taking creatures from across the multiverse and fusing them together.
What do I know about those celestial, infernal, fey places?
Nothing.
I know nothing
These are
of them.
all these are all foreign. The only things that you might have heard them like referenced in stories, like it's as if someone said, "Oh yeah, well he took a demon from hell
Okay.
and did this."
Okay.
You actually didn't even know that a lot of these creatures were real.
Shit. Whoa. 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 Fays are... Wow. Fays are real? It's wild.
There are astrological signs on the floor, so clearly this professor is a homestuck.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what would
got
you
you,
all like to do?
Queen.
So the room continues to the north, but
Uh-huh.
you see that parts of the room have caved in. The floor, much of the floor is caved in.
Yeah, I'd like to just walk in and investigate around.
Okay, great. So the light, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk down these steps, I guess.
Great. Yeah. You can all move your minis to wherever you want them to be. Bradtherius, do you know what it is that you're looking for?
I am. No, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody to kill.
Great.
That's kind of what I'm looking for, or a way to shut this all down.
Okay, and are we moving stealthily or regularly?
I am moving stealthily. Yeah, I'm not trying to make excess noise.
Okay, yeah. Anyone that wants to move stealthily, you can make a stealth check. If you have...
Just rolling for stealth?
Yeah,
10.
Just roll. Okay.
God damn it,
Yep.
Sibo.
Yep. All right.
Like you fared that much fucking better.
10 is average. 10 is average.
So, so Runa...
Clapping my ass cheeks.
Yeah, Runa's just walking down the stairs and you just hear... Sibo, I'm gonna say you're walking and Cider is just like like making a racket walking down, and you just hear Cider being like stealth mode as he's walking alongside you.
I bonk him on the head with a hammer.
You just hear like it echoes through the... You hear boom echoing through the whole chamber. Mepis goes very stealthily. Beansprout also creeps along the side. Bradtherius, you walk pretty average stealth. Pretty average.
I'm going up here to
you make
check
an effort.
out. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up here?
So up here, there are various beakers and vials. They contain a bunch of different colored substances. One of them you recognize is the same color as potential.
Oh, shit.
And there's a diagram above. There's a bunch of notes next to it and a diagram above it.
Are there any vials of it?
There's like a little petri dish of it.
Can I put it in a
glowing
vial?
the same color.
Can I put it in a vial?
You can funnel it into a vial. It looks as though, according to the notes, this potential is a variant that Fethid Dal had altered himself, and that he was planning on using it on various test subjects. One of them was Jaxby, J42X9B.
This is the potion that he was given by the man. I say that. It looks like I found Jaxby's potion, and I take a little bit of that vial and I just put it in my sack.
That happens. You say it to no one because no one is around you. But
I
yeah,
can't.
You definitely say it out loud.
Yeah, but I just
Unless you're
yeah,
are you calling it out loud or? Like...
No, I'm not calling it out to everybody. More just like to myself. Like
okay, that's fine.
Looks like like how that sometimes happens.
I will also say that because you are at this elevation, and you're in the shadow of where the light is, you can see the other side of the room.
Okay.
And this room once again is huge.
Holy shit.
There is a huge transmutation circle in the middle. There are large glass containers full of different creatures that are trapped. But most importantly, at the other end of the room, you see Fethid Dal, or you see a bald human in robes, gesturing to Alonso, your brother, the Blue Terror, and the elf.
Oh, it's our Team Rocket. Yeah. Okay, so they're all... Wait, can they see us?
No. Seems like they can't really see you, and you're hiding in the light.
Can I see them?
You can see them, yeah. It seems like they're also not looking in your direction. They're all looking at Fethid Dal, who's pointing to a diagram, and he's gesturing, and he's... Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to come back to these stairs and try to get everyone's attention so they can come either to me and we can kind of game plan.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna wave my arms, gesture,
Yeah, that happens. You see Bradtherius gesturing at all of you. While that was happening, did the rest of you want to check out anything specific?
Is the symbols on the floor they made out of chalk?
No, they seem
in
they
the
seem
floor.
carved into the floor, like with metal.
Okay. I was like, let's just skedaddle over these chalk marks and let's get out of here.
Do I recognize anything about the symbols?
Roll me an Arcana.
Mepis might.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Sibo.
Oh, yeah. These symbols are involved in binding.
Does that mean he knows anything about how to like deactivate them, or does he just recognize?
He recognizes that a circle with these symbols that's this intricate, you not only would need to break the symbols, but you would also need to like counterspell the spell that's going on. And if that were to happen, you're not sure what would happen to the creature in the stasis.
Okay.
It's like a Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe. And then you see Bradtherius waving at you. All right.
I kind of silently point for them to get the same vantage point to see the, or I guess I could just tell them that bald man and my brother and the
Lonzo.
dipshits.
Hate that guy.
What do we make of this? I mean, what do y'all want to do? Because I don't know what's happening with this glowing thing, and I mean, this is all way over my head.
Do we have?
Sibo like shares his knowledge that he knows it's like a binding spell of some sort.
Do we want to let it go?
Would Sibo know a way to let it go?
Yeah, so you would need to break at least 3 of these symbols on the floor, and then you'd need to cast either Dispel Magic or Counterspell. No, you need to cast Dispel Magic.
I have Dispel Magic.
Oh, you have Dispel Magic.
Sure do, bud.
Would it be
I mean, if we wanted to...
I mean, if it's being bound, it might be a friend?
I could talk to it.
Can you talk to it while it's in this state?
I doubt
Is it like conscious?
You don't know. You're not sure.
I mean, like, with
But none of you got close to it, right?
No.
No.
I mean, we
Yeah,
walked
you're not
to
sure.
the rooms, but we weren't,
It's so fucking bright. That's the thing, right? We can't. It's like
yeah,
looking at
it's
the
just
sun.
very, very, very bright. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure with my my tools, I could probably like just hammer out some of the, or have cider like dig out some of the symbols. I already failed on stealth, so I'm gone. But like, if we worked quickly, if we need to get 3 of them out, I could hammer at one, cider can be digging at one, and then maybe one of you can also like try to destroy one while Cuteknee or Beansprout casts the Dispel Magic.
I'm down to crush a symbol.
And when we alert everybody and they come, then just like Mepis and Runa fight? Bradtherius?
Well, hopefully it's busted before they come over. Hopefully we're able to, I mean, or we try to sneak attack. I don't know. The place is so huge. There's no way that they're not going to see us as we approach them, unless I could. I mean, it's too far for me to javelin throw and teleport over there.
Should we call Jaxby?
So the whole thing was that we were going to send a bird. Is Care with us?
Care's not with us.
No, but you have. I'll say that you were given a little item.
Okay.
That I'll say like a different kind of summoning twig, like a little piece of bone, and you snap the bone, and then the bird will go to Jaxby.
I feel like Jaxby could probably break all the stones.
But he can't get in here.
I mean, he would do it
Unless
too.
we call him and he destroys the spoon school, then he would be in here.
Has there
What
been
if
enough
we-
time to get the spoon students to the tavern? We don't know, right?
Yeah, I mean it's been
2
over.
hours.
Yeah, it's been like over 2 hours.
Okay.
What if, like, when Jaxby attacks, is he gonna, like, make the basement cave in? Are we gonna get crushed, or?
Oh, that's a good point.
You'd need to duck for cover, but this is a very
I mean, we
large
could go
building.
back into the tunnel and just be like, "Hey, Jaxby!"
I mean, we would be prepared for impact, and they would not.
It's true. Yeah.
True.
It's a big room, so you could theoretically tell him to come to like a certain part of the room.
That said, I mean, well, they let him. I'm just trying to decide if when they saw him, if they would try to kill him, because they let him go. They were just like, "Go get big."
Ooh, what if they can control him though?
Yeah,
With that
I
green
don't know.
shit.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if they
that's
can do that.
true.
Because they made him drink that green shit all the time.
I think Runa, I think you should try to talk to our glowing friend, and then, if not, maybe we just see.
Okay, well, talk to animals lasts for 10 minutes, so if I can't hear anything, we can try to undo the symbols really quick, get them out, and I could try talking with them then,
Okay.
Okay.
if that takes 9 minutes.
All right. So you are you going to approach the vat?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, how close do I have to be? How close do I...
So I'll say that, okay, so right now this platform that you're on is about 10 feet above the ground. You would need to go, I'll use the arrows. You need to go around to these stairs and then climb up the stairs. This vat is also about 10 feet off the ground. And
Would
you need
they-
to
would
climb
they
up
see-
and
would they
kind of
see
lean
her?
over to talk to it.
Well,
They
that
would
sounds terrifying.
They would definitely see her.
Yes.
Can
Actually,
Sebastian
I will
go
say
with-
that, well, I'm going to say that all of you see these guys begin to move. Seems as though they're, Feth the Doll's at the front. He seems to be intent on this transmutation circle in the center. What would y'all like to do?
Can I try to help, like, lift Runa up on the opposite
You
side
have to
instead
toss me.
Yeah, can we try to like lift
Yeah,
her
sure.
like lift her up there?
Yeah.
Or like she
Yeah,
gets on my
absolutely.
shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to move this way down here. And I'm just going to have her like I'm going to crouch down to have her like sit on my shoulders and then
Okay. Yeah, and you
bump her
boost her up?
boost her
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. All right, Runa, you get to the top, you climb over the lip of the railing, and you are standing above this vat.
Okay. Yeah, I cast Speak with Animals.
All right.
And I say like, "Hey, you in there? We know your brother. He's cool. JX4B. You awake? Wakey wakey."
So you hear, you see the vat, the liquid beneath the surface begin to bubble a little bit. As a couple of bubbles come up. And as
Can I-
each bubble
Can I
comes
kind of
up...
like?
Yeah. As each bubble pops, you hear, "Release me. Release me. Release me. Release me."
Release me. It's like
Yeah,
Independence Day.
we want to help you. Will if we release you, will you help us kill your captors? Because they suck. How dare they? Really?
There is another bubble, a big bubble, that comes up and yes.
Do we hear that? No, we don't understand it.
You just hear like, blah.
Okay.
I feel like I'll convey this like once we're done talking. And I guess I just want to be like we value you. You deserve to be out there free, flying around, eaten meat with your brother, who purposefully did not eat you, and is actually a very nice guy. And I just want to make sure, you understand that we just want to help you out. We want to care for you. We want to be buddies, and we'll help you find meat. We just want to help you. So please don't kill us. All these people, good. Them, bad.
There's just like several small bubbles that come up.
What did they say?
Oh, it's just like grunting, just like.
But no agreement to not hurting us.
Well, no, I mean it's okay, yeah, it says good, bad.
Awesome.
Got it.
So I guess I say like, so how can we help you? Do you know if we mess up these runes, that'll set you free?
You just hear more. Release me, release me, release me, release me.
Do you have a name?
There's a big bubble. It says limbs.
Limbs.
Like Limsy? Like short for Lim?
Lohan?
Limsy Lohan?
Oh my god.
Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan.
There's no response.
Okay, yeah. He hasn't seen the Parent Trap,
what
whatever.
what do we think? Do we want to get this guy out of here?
Yeah, so I think I kind of like say to Bradtherius, and then he kind of tells everybody else, just so we're still being quiet, like, really wants to get out. Their name's Limsy Lohan. Didn't seem, I don't know how cool they are with us. They do seem like they would kill those guys, but I don't know how they would feel about us afterwards. But they very much want to be let out, and so I think they might be grateful if we did that.
At this point, Fethadel has reached the mark on the transmutation circle.
Okay, let's
Oh,
bring that
shit.
bitch out.
I think it's go time.
Go
Okay,
time. Bring that bitch out.
Yeah, so can I use to smash up this
Can you help me
rune
down?
over here? Yeah.
Yeah. So
I help you
Runa
down.
You can use an attack if you want. Whoever wants to attack a symbol, you can do so.
I will attack
Okay.
this symbol over here.
All right. Yeah. So roll me attacks. Sibo, you can roll an attack for Cider as well.
So magic now or after the symbols are broken?
After the symbols are broken.
Okay. So I will assist in attacking one of the symbols already being attacked.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use my
I'll say that
You're
you're
attacking
helping Sibo, so you
Thank
turn that 7 into a 23.
got a 19.
Nice. Yeah. So you.
Let me roll for. what's
Oh
his-
yeah, for Cider.
Do you want to help Cider or Sebastian?
Yeah, I'll help whoever needs help.
It's fine. It's not, they're inanimate
I'm
objects.
just vibing.
So it's, yeah. You cut up these symbols, and as that happens, you hear. As that happens, Beansprout, are you gonna cast Dispel
Yeah.
Magic? Okay, great. There is a great grinding sound as the lights sputter out, and a creature rises from the vat.
Oh, what is that?
That is Limsy Lohan.
Oh.
Rising out of the vat, it cracks its various tentacles, and it looks up at Fethadal, who... I'm gonna switch this music a little bit.
Oh fuck.
I feel like I did bad.
Fethadal, you see him at the top of the transmutation circle. He looks up as the light winks out, and now you are revealed to all of them. His eyes get wide for a moment, and he says, "Lord Bradtherius's whelp. Well.
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 Well, whelp. He says, Alonso, I believe this is why you were brought here. And, Alonso, he cracks a smile. And he says, he cracks his knuckles. He says, let's just go.
Hey, we beat him once. We can do it again.
It's go time, babies. Okay.
Limsy low. I'm not saying that. Limbs, like, takes more tentacles out and, like, wraps them around and roars at Fethadal, who seems to be, he puts his hand down on the transmutation circle and he says, just keep him off me until it's done.
Keep
And
who
we're
off?
gonna-
Wait, who is he saying? What does he mean? Keep him off me? Is he referring to
I think
Limsy?
he means keep limbs off. He's saying to someone who's near him, keep limbs off of me until it's done.
Okay.
He said keep them off me until it's
keep
done.
them off me. Okay.
And yeah, we're gonna roll for initiative.
Hey, you guys
Oh, let's fucking
Okay.
go.
focus up and stop that guy before he does any bad shit.
Oh, I didn't click my guy.
I
Yeah,
also
yeah.
did
So
not
definitely
click my guy.
select your yeah.
I'm sorry, I rolled a 15.
It's no problem. It's no problem. It's no problem. I'm gonna add you to the turn order, and then you just write your number in.
Easy. Oh, not 89.
What do you mean? Right? Oh, I see.
And then why don't I have Mepis? There we go. Yeah. So just whatever you get, just put that in, and then we'll just go for it.
Really quick before we start attacking, I do
Yes.
have the spell Animal Friendship. Team, should I use it or do we trust limbs?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think we want Limbs on our team. So anything we can do to secure that.
Okay.
But I guess we'll see when it's Limbs' turn if Limbs will attack us.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So let's see. Runa got a 21, and then Mepis.
It wouldn't let me
got
type in 21 for
18.
some reason.
Oh, that's all right. It's no problem. And we'll do descending order. Nice. All right. So Millicent is going first. So this elf, she raises her hands up into the air.
Can you describe the elf? I think it's been like almost a year since we've
Oh,
seen.
totally. I'll blow her up so you can see her.
Awesome.
So this elf raises her hands in the air. You see this black smoke trailing from her, and she begins to chant in this language that just sounds like she's like hacking something up. And as she does, she begins to trail this dark green energy as she slashes in front of her in this big X. And as she does, I'll shrink her back to normal. There is a beam that comes out, a big cross slash green and black X that launches itself at Beansprout. Beansprout, I need you to roll me a dexterity save.
It can make it that far?
It seems like it even goes around things. Like there are beakers in the way, goes around them, goes under them, goes right to Beansprout. Alright, so 13, yeah. This X, so at first, it looks like Beansprout ducks out of the way. The X turns around, collides with her back.
It's homing.
Oh, man.
Beansprout, you are taking... Oh, wow, alright. 6 points of acid damage.
Okay,
As you
can
feel
I
it eating
use my strongest potion? When you take damage, you can use reaction to gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage.
So this is none of those kinds of damage.
But
this
it
is,
doesn't say when that kind of damage. It says when you would take damage, you can
Yeah.
use reaction to gain resistance to these
To-
kinds of damage.
yeah, so you can gain resistance to those kinds of damage, but you're taking... So basically it's like if a
I'll
weapon
take
comes at you...
six,
Yeah.
But like for the future, can I use?
Yeah,
it?
well, so it would be to whatever the oncoming attack is. So, like...
I don't get to. Okay.
yeah, it doesn't just, like, last. Yeah, basically to, like, whatever the attack is, yeah.
All right.
But no. So you take that damage. She then uses a bonus action. She vanishes in a puff of dead leaves. And she teleports
Bonus these nuts.
up to here. She then uses her movement to move right up to the edge, and she says, "Today is the day you die, Porthos dies!"
Is this all like? Is this just abyss? Like, is this dark? Like, is this? What is
So-
because the floor has caved does not
The
exist
floor is
here.
caved in.
So what is it?
it
How
looks like
far
it's
is that? How
This
far
is like
down?
a 30-foot drop to the nearest.
Lethal.
It depends on where you drop. It looks like right where the drop is, right where the break is, there's some debris underneath it, but it's still 30 feet down, so you'd still take some falling damage.
But if we were to, like, I don't know, tackle someone
like-
into that,
They would definitely take some damage.
Okay.
For sure.
good to know.
Yeah, Runa, it's your turn. Mepis,
What-
you are
what-
up next.
What's the range on the short bow?
So the short bow is... Let's see. I'm just gonna... 80 feet, and then
Oh.
320 feet with disadvantage.
Oof.
And you could theoretically do any of these guys, but it would be a disadvantage. Unless you
Right.
move up.
How many can I move again?
You can move 35 feet as an elf. 30 feet, because you're a half elf.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
do
from
that.
here, that's 90. Yeah, so it's just barely.
Oh,
just
so
barely out of range.
that's still out of range. Great. I'll shoot with. I guess I'll shoot with disadvantage. Or wait, actually, Is there? I'm so sorry. Is there
No, you're fine.
a space limit on like vicious mockery? Or no,
I
yeah,
think
60
that's like
feet.
100. Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah.
60 feet.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
You
I'm
can
too far away.
you can dash if you'd like and move double your speed, and then that would be your turn. Or you can ready an action if you'd like. You can cast a different kind of spell. It's up to you.
I am going to, move those 30 feet,
Okay.
which I think was like here. 1, 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll take my shot with disadvantage.
Yeah,
and then I
go
have
for
a
it.
bonus action also, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So 13 actually hits her exactly. She has a very
Nice.
low
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So you shoot your bow. It arcs over the stairs, and Runa, you can't quite see her too well, but you just hear a thunk and a. All
Good.
right. Nice.
Good.
All right. Bonus action, Runa.
Yes. 30 feet. Sorry, I'm like calculating so many
It's all right.
feet. 60 feet.
I love all of us with our fucking
Yeah,
arrows.
just everyone's using arrows.
Does Cider have hit
We
points?
should just book it, right?
Yes, he does.
And he like does attack. I want to use my mantle of inspiration, and I can pick 3 creatures who can see within 60 feet of you. But because of where I moved, I am now 65 feet away from Bradtherius and Mepis. So maybe I should just wait.
What
I mean,
what does
you
that
could-
move?
I
do?
also can't see you.
It adds
That's true.
5 temporary hit points.
Yeah. So yeah, I will say that Bradtherius and Mepis are out of visual. They're out of your line of sight right now.
And we already have temporary hit points, don't we?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'll just.
So
I just always feel bad not using my bonus action because it's
I
like.
mean, you could use like Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action, and that lasts for like 20 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do Bardic Inspiration on Can I do it on Bradtherius even though I can't see him, or does it have to be somebody I can see?
If you can hear him, then I think you can.
Hey yo.
Or I could just say you did it before you moved. Like that's fine too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have some.
So yeah,
Bardic
so
Inspiration,
Bradtherius, you can add a D8 to your next D20 roll.
If
or
and
to,
I
like,
just get to
whatever-
keep it. I get to keep it, right? I get to keep
Yeah,
that.
you
D8?
get to keep it, and you get to use it sometime in the next 10 minutes, which
Okay.
is like a bajillion rounds.
Okay.
All right, Mepis, it's your turn.
I just want to do the sprint.
Okay.
What is it? How far can I get?
So you can move 60 feet if you dash. Right there.
Oh, where did King go?
Oh.
There's two of me now. No Tyler.
No, I've disappeared. I'm dead.
No fantasy daddy.
My God. It's Jason Bourne. All right. So. Oh, he's back. All right, great. All right. So now it is Thadocles' turn. So Thadocles.
Fucking Thadocles.
Thadocles.
That's my brother, chat.
Yeah. Thadocles is gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Thadocles runs right up here, and he takes what looks like some kind of well, he takes a javelin out, and he throws it as hard as he can at Runa.
Fucking bastard.
And you hear him
The
shout.
other side of it.
What does Thadocles look like
Oh, no,
again?
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll blow him up so everyone can see.
What a twat.
So that's a 21 to hit.
Damn!
So Runa, you take 6 points of piercing damage as this javelin cuts across your arm, and he shouts out, "Brady, it's time to come home. Gotta turn yourself in, bruh."
Oh, so that's why you're throwing the javelin at the elf, huh?
He says, "Oh no, that's a good point," and he repositions himself using his fighter ability. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And he jumps.
Motherfucker leaps.
And he throws a javelin at you, Bradtherius.
He can do that?
Yeah.
How many actions does this guy have?
Well, it seemed like he had a surge of actions.
Oh, this motherfucker. This motherfucker.
And, yeah.
That's
so
he only gets to do that once, right? He can only do that
Right.
once a day?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's
he
good.
He threw his javelin at you, and you catch it.
Get baited, you idiot.
He says, "No, man, you debated yourself, bro." The Blue Terror is gonna go. Blue Terror, she 5, 10. She runs over to the other side, using her end of the Azure staff. She points it at Mepis.
Oh, that's right. Can we blow her up? Sorry, these characters are so cool.
And she says, "Mepis Loryax, you are my prey today." And she hurls a firebolt at you, Mepis. This little bead of fire goes sailing at you. And that is a 20 to hit you. I think a 20 hits.
Damn.
So, Mepis, you take this firebolt full on in the chest. You take 9 points of fire damage. And she says, "There's more where that came from."
Damn, I rolled a 15 for initiative, and I thought I was going to be pretty high, but...
Oh, no. Yeah.
Jeez.
Because now it's Alonso's turn. Alonso, he actually takes a couple steps back. And he looks at Beansprout all the way across. And he says, "Yeah, I remember you, darling." And he opens his eye really wide as this beam of bright blue energy, it seems to crackle, and the air around you, Beansprout, seems to freeze as he launches
shit.
a ray of frost at you.
It gets really chilly.
That's a 17.
That's a hit?
Yeah.
From that far away? How do these people have fucking 200-foot abilities?
Yeah, pretty nuts. You take 5 points of cold damage.
Great.
I was just like, yeah, doesn't it suck?
Yeah, part of the mushroom on your face freezes, and you feel angry. Bradtherius, it's
I
your turn.
have a question before I do my turn. How far can I throw my length?
So
my javelin.
So you can throw the length. Let's see, 30 feet or 120 feet with disadvantage.
30 feet or 120 feet?
So 30 feet regularly, and then up to 120 feet with disadvantage.
I'm not trying to hit anybody. I just want to hit a point. So.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay.
If you, yeah.
And that's my action, though.
That would be one of your attacks.
It'd be one of my attacks. So
You
not
get 2 attacks. Yeah.
I get 2 attacks.
So if you wanna, so if you wanna throw it like somewhere around here.
Okay.
Here, I'll just. Yeah.
I'm gonna move here, 30 feet.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have to click. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess this could be 6. And then I'm going to, use one of my attacks to throw. Oh, do I want to be in the middle of all of them? That sounds dangerous. Actually, this is my brother, right? Thadocles is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my
can
brother.
totally do that.
I want to throw my Jinn here to teleport right behind him.
Totally fine. Yeah, I'll just say that because you're not aiming for a person.
Yeah.
You teleport right behind him.
And I want to push him off I want to this is Sparta, kick him off the fucking edge.
Oh my God.
Because he's right
All
there, right?
So we're gonna roll contested athletics. This is gonna be a shove. So it's gonna be your athletics versus his athletics.
Let's fucking go.
So it's a 16 versus an 8.
Oh! Yeah.
So you kick him.
Yeah, I say.
And he. Yeah.
I say get baited. I throw my javelin back behind him. And I go right behind you, bro. Fucking kick that motherfucker right in the back.
You kick him. He goes tumbling down.
Yes.
Damn. And you lose sight of him.
Do I get
As
another?
default.
Is that my action? Those are both my actions.
Those are 2 attacks. Yeah.
Those are 2 attacks. Okay, I want to. Mepis can hear me, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Everyone can.
I'm
hear
going to. Everyone can hear me. I'm going. Who's taken damage? Mepis, you took damage.
you. Mepis, Beansprout, and Runa have taken damage.
I've only taken 1 point of damage. It just ate up all my.
Oh yeah. You all have
3
temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points. Okay. Who still has temp hit points left? Is.
I think just Sibo.
I have taken 6 points of
Got
genuine
it.
damage.
Of genuine damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use rally. So after I kick Thadocles off, I can see kind of people can hear me. And I'm going to use one of my superiority dies. I'm going to bolster Beansprout.
Ooh.
Which is going to give her, what's my charisma modifier? 3. So let me roll a d8.
Okay.
So you get 7 hit points.
7 temporary hit points?
7 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I kick
nice.
Thadocles off and I go, pull those backs! Let's go!
Amazing. Oh, amazing. All right, that's your turn. Beansprout, it's your turn now.
Yeah, first of all, pissed, hate this guy. And I'm empowered. I feel really good. Can this room hold a storm cloud? Is it big enough?
Oh, totally.
Okay, perfect. So when it says range 120 feet, but I have to make it right above me, does that mean right above me from 120 feet?
Would you just pop it into chat?
Yeah. So right.
All right. Spell description. Storm clouds, 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see within 100 feet directly above you. I see. Okay, so 120 feet. I'll say that the lightning. So the storm cloud appears above you, and then the lightning is 120 feet.
Oh,
range.
sweet.
Okay,
So it moves
I
with her?
Move first.
Yeah.
I want to move first.
Okay, great.
30 feet up. 35 feet, because that's my speed. Token settings, don't talk to me.
It's like there.
Yeah, more like over here.
Like over here. All right. I will say that you're behind a big vat. if
Oh,
you're
I don't
over
want to
here.
do that then. Never mind. I'll
It
move,
basically
I'll
has
move
to
up,
be like right
move up
here.
here. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
And I will. Well, I did already put it in the chat, right? You said
Yes.
14, 23 lightning, 120 feet.
So let's. All 100. So yeah, this is about 120 feet. Oh, unless you're targeting her.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would target her.
Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, totally. So you... Oh my god, she has to make a dexterity save. That is a 16, yeah. So she's going to take half the damage. This bolt comes down, and you see she waves her hand in the air, and cockroaches appear in a big arc above her, and they get singed by the lightning, and part of it goes to her, and she screams this guttural scream. That's going to be 12 more points of damage. Nice. Yeah, but she gets singed a little bit, but the cockroaches all, they crackle and die.
I forgot about this bitch. I fucking hate her. I forgot about her. I still hate her.
Wait, is this the same person that my mom stabbed?
Yes.
Like, who's eating bugs now?
Yeah.
Who's eating bugs now, bitch?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Same person. Sibo, it's your turn. Sibo and Cider. The 8 boys.
Question about one of Cider's abilities, the rocket thrusters.
Yes.
Can he move and then like use the rocket thrusters so he goes 60 more, or is it just?
So it's he's able to fly for 60 feet.
Fuck.
If he uses
I can't
the
have
rocket
him
thrusters.
move 60 feet and then use the rocket thrusters and move another 60 feet.
No. So normally he would move 30 feet, but the rocket thrusters allow him to move 60 feet in the air.
I think he normally moves 60
What?
feet.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay, then yeah, then he
I think, right?
He has
no,
a
he's
speed of 40 feet. Okay, yeah. Okay, so then instead the rocket thrusters will give him a speed of 80 feet.
Okay, let me see. I know it's not
I'm gonna
close
fuck with this.
Okay.
There we go.
Can I have both Sibo and the Cider like dash forward?
Sure. Do you want to? You can hold on to Cider as he uses the thrusters.
I would love to do
Hey,
that.
keep
You're
your
small enough
movement.
that you can do that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So so it'd be 80 feet. How fucking far is 80 feet?
80 feet is about here or
Excellent.
here.
Does that
Go right there.
not use his movement?
I'll say it does use his movement.
yeah.
But a movement of 80 feet. We have a quick
cool.
flashback to Sibo staying up at last night reading, and Cider is in powered down mode. Sibo is tinkering with Cider, reading that book that he got from the Dragon's Horde, the Artificer 501, and Sibo attaches little rocket thrusters to Cider's legs.
Cool.
And Cider launches forward, lands, and Sibo, you're right there.
How close do I need to be for? Oh god. I have a blowgun.
Okay.
How close do I need to be to hit somebody with my blowgun?
25 feet, and then 100 with disadvantage.
And does Cider give me any sort of advantage when he's that's only deflecting?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit what's her face with my blowgun with disadvantage.
All right, go for it.
Oh, come on, let me use you. How do I use it? Why is it not letting me use it?
You just click on blowgun in your character sheet, in the attacks.
Oh, there it is. My bad.
You're good. Yeah. So 12. So 12 comes in, and a single cockroach jumps up, flies up, and gets hit by the dart, and lands.
Then can I use my extra attack to try again?
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh, but it's with disadvantage. Oh no. Yeah. So and then you blow a second one, and it lands in the same dead cockroach.
Damn.
And she looks up at
I was
you.
consistent.
rough.
Yeah, it's super consistent. Yeah. All right. So that was you. That was Cider. Limsey Lohan's turn. So I'll bring Limsey back down to the actual size. So Limsey crawls out of the vat, and all these tentacles are just like a writhing set of wheels as she crawls forward.
Oh.
And the limbs all contract as she jumps and lands in the center of the transmutation circle and begins to writhe forward. She dashed for that action. Top of the round, initiative count 20. Fethid Dahl. You see all the runes light up in the transmutation circle.
And we put limbs exactly where they need to be.
And
Right, we were supposed to focus on him, right?
Well, it's, I mean, none of us could really get to him in one turn.
that's
Yeah.
fine. All of the beakers in the sides of the room, they crack open,
Oh shit.
revealing the contents that were inside.
Oh fuck.
What's inside?
Bunch of animals,
What's
bunch of
inside?
creatures.
The creatures, as they leave the beakers, they vibrate and they disintegrate into their raw essences. And they begin to surround the transmutation circle. The center begins to glow. And that's at initiative count 20. Millicent is going to go. Millicent, she looks at Sibo. She takes a few steps over here, and I guess she saw Thaddeus fall in, and she takes a couple more steps back. She points a finger at you, Sibo, and it begins to glow this sickly green as it launches out at you. As it hits things in the air, it disintegrates them. I need you to roll me a dexterity save.
Oh shit.
I got this. Easy peasy. I'm not worried.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Oh no.
Alright, so
The 7 dexterity save.
that is a 7.
Not very dexterous of you.
Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, you're taking 23 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my
As
God,
you see part of your beard just disintegrates.
Oh.
He's like, hey, I worked hard on that. Okay,
Part-
so
Also, part of like your skin like sloughs off. You can see a little bone exposed. It is.
Oh my god.
rough.
woof.
It looks like. So, Sibo, you notice that as she fired that spell, there's a necklace that she's wearing of 3 beads. One of the beads, it goes dull and cracks and falls off of her necklace.
Oh good. She can only do that fucking 3 times. Thank god. 23 acid. That's wild.
Runa, it's your turn.
All of my abilities need me to be closer. They can't get any closer, and I don't know what to do. Okay,
And then Mepis, you're on deck.
okay, I guess I will... Sorry. Okay, that's 120. Okay. I'm gonna try to cast Hypnotic Pattern on,
Ooh.
Bug Lady.
Okay. Yeah. Would you pop that bad boy into chat?
Yep.
All right. So you need to. You don't need to do anything. I need to do something. She has to make a Wisdom save,
Fuck
and then
yeah.
on a failed save, she is stunned.
Nice.
All right. So her Wisdom is pretty low. That's an 18. All right. Yeah. So she you cast this spell. You play the cha-chung chord that your mother taught you, and the lights, this array of multicolored lights snakes through the air, makes contact with her eyes, and for a second she looks at you and her eyes are just a bunch of flashing colors, but she takes her nails and she just claws across her face, and as she does,
Jesus.
this black blood comes out, leaks into her eyes, and the colors vanish.
Oh
So
my
I can't
god.
hero point that?
You can only
I didn't
you can't
think so.
hero point someone else's shit.
Okay.
You can hero point your stuff.
Right.
But yeah. Anything else, Runa? Bonus action stuff?
Yeah.
You give
I'll-
another bardic
I'll-
inspiration to
I'll
somebody.
bardically inspire Beansprout.
Nice. All right.
I straight up forgot Beansprout's name.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, yeah, I'll bardically inspire Cuteknee.
Beansprout, you feel a hand on your shoulder as Runa says something inspirational to you.
I said, go
Great.
get him, Tiger.
Champ.
Yeah. Says, go get him, Tiger.
Okay,
Nice.
and that just gives me a reroll on a d20.
No, it lets you add a d8 to a d20 roll that you make, and you
Okay,
can add it after you see what the roll is, but before you know if it fails or not.
Okay.
Mepis, it's your turn.
He's gonna move up here 30 feet.
Nice.
And then shoot a firebolt at the Blue Terror.
Hell yeah, go for it. Yeah, you launch a firebolt. Go ahead and do it. It's not coming up.
What's the dice for that?
So it should be in your core. It should be in your attacks.
D15, 1d10.
So yeah, well, so it's an attack. So so in your core, there should be firebolt should be in your attacks, like below crossbow, dagger, chill touch, that stuff.
You should be able to just click it and it'll roll.
Yeah, and if you click on firebolt, it should just automatically roll it for you.
Come on, bro. What are you, new? Hey, there you are.
Nice. There we go.
There it goes.
17. Oh my
Ooh.
god. Yeah.
Fuck her up.
Yeah. You fire this firebolt out of the more completed Azure staff. It arcs across, hits her dead in the face.
Nice.
And as the flames subside, you see that some of her teeth are exposed now. Lightning is crackling.
On the side of my face.
Flames.
Awesome. All right, and now it's her turn. She actually takes off at a sprint, and she begins to run up. I guess there we go. She runs up to you. She begins to conjure this big ball of acid, and she says, "Let us see who is the better mage." She launches the ball of acid at you. I need you to roll me a dexterity save.
Oh, shit.
Oh dear.
You got it. You got it.
You got this.
No! No! Yo, hero point that
Hero
shit.
point. Hero point.
You want to hero point that?
Hero point, hero point.
Yeah, hero point.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not very dexterous.
Oh!
Thanks. Oh no!
Shit.
All right. So, this ball of acid splashes in front of you. You take 11 points of acid damage.
Damn.
11.
Hey, better than 23.
Fuck. Okay.
It's true. It's true. Better than 23. She
Only
she
Balmir,
takes.
we're here. He could take all of these hits in stride.
She takes the end of the Azure staff and she twirls it in her hand. She points it at you. She says, "I'll be taking the rest of that staff."
No, fuck that bitch.
Alonso, he looks at what's happening with the transmutation circle, and he looks at you, Sibo, and he takes 3 steps forward, and he says, "So you're the replacement, huh? You're gonna die just like he did."
Oh!
And
Fuck that guy.
Sibo kind of like bitterly laughs and is like, as if someone could replace him.
Oh, see where you get a hero point. Sibo, I need you to make a wisdom save as you make eye contact with his eye and you feel these echoes in your mind.
No, Sibo!
Would you like to use
I would
Hero
absolutely
points.
love to use that hero point.
Take
All right,
over
nice.
people and make him fight us. God damn it! I hate this.
21!
Oh,
Yeah!
thank fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Thank
So
Christ.
at first you see an image of Balmir lying in front of you with a wound. But you shake it off as you remember him telling you you have to fight. and you break off. You stand up tall. All right, Bradtherius.
Okay,
it's your turn.
what can I tell about the fucking orbs of absolute chaos around me?
So, the orbs of absolute chaos around you, it seems as though they're leeching into the transmutation circle.
So they're not, like, attacking?
No, it seems as though they are components.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems as though they're components. And they're
Okay.
leeching into the transmutation circle.
Do they seem
Seems
to
like
be...
it's flying debris.
Do they seem to be under the control of the alchemist?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, sweet. I'm going to run here. I'm gonna run to the edge of this circle. And I'm gonna
Okay.
use my second toss of the javelin as an attack this time.
Okay.
And as a teleporter
Okay.
against the alchemist bro.
Great. Yeah.
So I'm within
it's-
40. I'm within range.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm going to throw the length.
So you throw it. It lands. I'll say that it doesn't hit him, but you still get to teleport.
Okay.
I'll say because it was a miss, you teleport like right here.
Okay. Oh shit! So I don't have. So I'm not in range to attack him.
You could. I mean, you can move and attack as well. You get to break up your movement and your attacks however you want.
Okay. So I have like 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to. I'm gonna move in. And take some slashes at this guy.
Yeah. You get one more attack with the thickness.
Okay. I draw the thickness. My great
sword.
sword.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. You hack into him. He's not wearing armor. He's just wearing robes.
He's okay.
He tries to duck out of the way. You cut into his robes, and he begins to bleed. Yeah.
I take a deep breath.
Oh shit.
I see that my sword finds purchase. I take a deep breath. I use my action surge, and I get him with I swing again.
Oh
Uppercut.
shit. Oh my god.
Yeah!
Wow. 12 more points of damage. Oh wow. Yeah.
Here's a whelp for you.
You cut off his arm, his right arm. He
Ah!
begins to bleed out, and he holds up his hands.
What's his name?
Remaining hand. Fethid Dahl.
I slash him and I cut off his arm and I point at the arm and I say, "The whelp of Fethidal," and I do a rallying cry. I'm gonna use another one of my.
God.
I'm gonna use another one of my as a bonus action of my superiority die, and I'm going to rally Mepis. To give him some temporary hit points. You're gonna have 8 temporary
nice.
hit points, Mepis.
Oh my
and
god.
I say, both those, and then I say, Mepis, make me big.
Nice.
All right, that's my turn.
That's incredible. All right, Beansprout, it's your turn.
Okay, so I want to move up next to Tebow. Let me get my little guy.
Okay.
It was like it's so stupid. Why is it 35? I think I can go right next to him. Can't I? At least right here?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I want to call lightning again. But this time, Mr. Alfonso wants me to range. Fucking dumbass. He's too far.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, so now he's in range. All right, so go ahead and roll. Oh my god, he has to make a dex save. That is a 13. Just barely missed. Yeah. So yeah, you fire this bolt of lightning, and he's so focused on Sibo that he doesn't even see it, and it collides with his chest. He sinks down to a knee as he begins to convulse as this lightning courses through him.
I just want to be like, bitch!
Amazing. Nice.
Then I will healing word Sibo. Because
Oh,
that
nice.
doesn't
Nice.
take
Awesome.
kind of.
All right, Sibo, you heal 5, and it's your turn.
Okay,
And
so Steve and Cider are gonna use his rocket thrusters again and go there.
Nice.
So that's here,
Nice.
and then
Cider lands.
Perfect.
Holy shit.
Can Sibo can't use his move, can he?
No, that was basically.
Okay, that's fine. Sibo's gonna use Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Fuck.
And I believe that's like a 30-foot radius, right?
Yeah. Oh, it definitely works.
Yeah, he's gonna use it on Alonzo.
Nice. And it looks like this.
Hell yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right. So he has to make a dex save of 11. He has to make. Oh, it's a 5. All right. Yep. He fails. So you launch. You open. So because you're an artificer and not using magic necessarily, using like alchemy, I'll say that you take like a Mentos and you toss it in this like acid bottle Coke and you unstop with the cork and it's just this huge line of acid.
That's so cool.
And while that's happening, he says, "Don't you ever talk about my brother again."
Oh, the fresh maker.
Yeah. It eats through his hat. Eats through his part of his beard. Very nice. All right. If that's everything for you, Sibo, it's gonna be Lim's turn. Lim's, Bradtherius, you feel a presence behind you,
Oh shit.
and it's you hear, "Move!"
Oh, do I hear?
Uh,
It can speak the common.
Yeah, and it pushes you out of the way with a tentacle,
Okay.
and it jumps on Fethadal.
Yeah.
And you just hear him screaming. And that's his turn.
You go.
Millicent's gonna go. Yeah. So Millicent, she looks at you, Bean Sprout, and she said, she looks at you, Bean Sprout. She says, "Child of Mordecai, eh? Nexus of power, they said." And she takes another bead from her necklace. She rips it off, crushes it in her hand, and as she does, the dust circles around her. In this bright green energy, she points a finger at you and she says, "Die!" And I need you to roll me a dexterity save.
Green energy magic is my thing. A dexterity save.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, so that's a
But I
4.
can add 8 to it.
You can roll a d8. You can also use a hero point.
Do we know
Okay,
what
I'm
the
gonna-
DC is?
You don't.
Okay, I'm gonna hero point and try again.
Okay. That's a 5.
And then I'll
Alright.
I'll roll the d8, I
Okay.
guess.
Oh,
7.
12.
So that's a 12.
12.
Yeah, just barely.
Oh.
So
Good.
Bean Sprout, just barely bad. Bean Sprout, you're taking 22 points of necrotic damage
My
Fantastic.
God.
as this beam collides with you, and you see part of the mushrooms just puff away, disintegrate like sand.
22 it was?
Mhm.
Jesus. I'm not super.
There is another bead left. Runa, it's your turn.
Okay.
And then Mepis, you're on deck.
Bean Sprout, how many hit points do you have?
11.
Okay.
Holy shit, 11?
Okay, so last time I tried to cast Hypnotic Pattern, it's just she rolls a d20, and I mean, you probably can't tell me what it has to be, but she got a 17, I think, and
Yeah.
passed.
Yeah, your spell save DC is 14, I think.
So I can kind of glean that if she rolls like a 14 or better,
Yeah.
she'll be okay.
Mhm.
Do I want to try it again? She does suck a lot. If it hits, I can still Healing Word
Yep.
Bean
that's true.
Sprout, so I won't be completely useless like I am most of the time.
Not useless. I'd like to present to the court all the times that Runa has like convinced a person to just fuck off.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I would love to do that, except that's only a 30-foot range, and I can't even get there.
You want to move up?
I mean, yeah, but it's still not in range.
I mean, you could go like here. No, you couldn't. You'd have to kind of go over here.
I'd have to go all the way up there, and it would take every single one of my moves for like the next 5 moves. So I'm just gonna do fucking hypnotic pattern again. I
All right,
guess.
so she's gonna make another.
How
wisdom
how
save.
can you make a 20-foot jump?
That's a 5. So she failed.
Let's
so
go.
Once more, you play this chord, and
Yeah, but before it covers up her eyes, I just
Yeah.
want to go like.
oh yeah, you do that, and she forgets to claw her face because she's so focused on you flipping her off. She's like, "How dare you!" And then she stops and just stares forward at nothing. As you look into her eyes, and it's this rave of flashing lights.
And I'm like, nobody touch her!
Okay, yeah. No,
Leave her alone!
All right, Mepis, it's your
Oh,
turn.
bonus
sorry, yeah,
action.
yeah.
I'm going to healing word. Bean sprout.
fantastic.
If I can find it. Healing word.
Do we
Nice,
have we
Bean
heard
Sprout, you
any?
heal 6.
Have we heard anything from Thadocles since falling into the pit?
If you have, you're too far away to hear it.
Okay.
All right, Mepis, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move to this spot here. $30.
Nice.
Whoops.
And then, let's see. I'll reach back with the staff and shoot a, let's see, Ray of Frost, I think is in range. Yes.
Oh, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so let's do that. Little Ray of Frost action.
All right, go ahead and put that bad boy into chat. That is 18.
Nice,
Oh
let's
my god, yeah,
go.
it definitely hits. Yeah, you level your staff at her, this brilliant blue beam, it freezes the air around, and it collides with her end with the hand that's holding the staff, and she drops it.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
nice.
Yes.
All right. So now you see Mepis. You feel the wind behind you as leaping out from the chasm
Oh,
is Thadocles.
no way.
He sprints up to you. He's got this flaming sword.
How though? How much damage did he take from falling?
He does not look good.
Okay. But he's good
he
enough to
looks-
leap.
Yeah, he's got blood coming out of a bunch of different places. He has a flaming greatsword, and he swings it down at you twice. That's a 23 on the first hit, 10 on the second. I think a 10 doesn't hit you. You're gonna take,
Yeah, it doesn't.
yeah. You're taking, 13 points of slashing damage. He comes down at you. The second attack you block with your staff, but he looks at you. There's like blood streaming down his face, and he says, "So you're working with my bro?" And the Blue Terror's gonna go. Blue Terror takes 2 steps forward, and she says, "Very good, a flanking maneuver." She reaches down, picks the staff up again
Damn it.
with her other hand. You see her right hand is completely frozen. It doesn't move. She begins to wave it in an arc around her as she conjures a huge cloud of lightning herself.
Isn't it an action for her to pick it up?
Good dear.
No, it's part of your movement.
All right.
And it looks like she levels her part of the staff at you as this electricity condenses around her, but then she turns around and points it at Bradtherius.
Oh, bring it on, bitch.
Bradtherius, I need you
Oh.
and Limsey to make a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's a 5. So you're gonna take the full damage because both of you failed. Okay. Bradtherius, you're taking 24 points of lightning damage. Limsey also takes 24 points of lightning damage and explodes.
Explodes?
You're telling me Limsey has fewer hit points than Bradtherius?
Wait, how many?
it's,
24? 24?
Yeah.
So I had 5, so 19.
Mm.
19 minus 55 is
55.
9, so I have 36. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
I didn't realize
Limsey,
that thing was so wimpy.
when Limsey explodes, yeah, it was mostly teeth.
Fuck.
And tentacles. But when Limsey explodes, it reveals a crushed, dead corpse of Fethadal.
Yes!
Thank you for that.
Does that mean that these gases are...
No, it's still whatever's happening is happening.
What? You said it was controlled by Fethadal.
Well, we hit initiative count 20 twice before he died.
I don't know what that
He
means.
has he's made happen whatever was happening.
Fuck.
Alonso,
Alonso takes 2d6 of acid damage at the start of his turn.
So we did not succeed in stopping this asshole from doing what he was doing.
Or 2d4.
well, whatever it is. So go ahead and roll that damage.
Damn.
And then
5
I think
more
he
points
has
of
to,
damage.
I think he has to use like an action to try and get it off.
Tasha's Caustic Brew. Would you
I'm trying to
put that
look
back
at
in
that
chat?
one. No, it wouldn't
Yes.
let me look at that then.
Oh.
Alright, spell description. Creature in the line, dex save, covered in spell, duration at the start of each turn. So I don't think it can. I think it just happens.
Well, no, it happens, but it'll continue to happen unless he takes
Until it
it
uses
off.
an action. I see, to scrape it off. Okay, that's fine. He's just gonna take it. And he looks at you, Sibo, and he opens his eye wide. He says, "You're gonna pay for that, little man." And a beam of fire comes out at you. Roll me a dexterity save, Sibo.
Fuck.
15? That's a pass. All right, you're gonna take half of this damage. You're taking 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As I'll say, you take your warhammer and you
Holy
interpose it, and the beam bisects where your hammer is. And the hammer heats up, so you still take some damage, but you didn't take nearly as much as you could have.
Oh, that was an accident. My bad.
You're good. Bradtherius, it's your turn.
Okay, can I run through these clouds of fuckery?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, roll me a knowledge of Arcana, I guess.
Arcana. 16.
Yeah, you get the feeling that if you run through these, some bad things might happen.
So do I have to purposely like run around them?
Yeah.
Shit. All right, so here 15 45 is to her. Okay, so I can
Okay.
still make it to her. I'm going to dash.
Did you dash? Okay.
I'm not going through it. This is just okay, I'm going to be behind. Does this count as a flank? I still
no, because
Okay.
there's no one in front of her.
I get one attack.
Yeah. Well, no. If you dash, that's it.
So my action of attacking
Your
gives me
action
2
is to
attacks.
dash.
Okay.
Well, so yeah, that's if you choose to attack.
If I
then you
choose to attack.
twice.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action then to do my second wind.
Okay. Great.
Which is a D10 plus 6 now because I'm level 6.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. Yeah. So you.
So I gain 12.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
that and that's not hold on, sorry. Okay,
That's
sweet.
real hit points.
That's
yeah.
real. Okay.
Nice. All right. Beansprout, it's your turn.
I know I've asked this before,
Okay.
Using Call Lightning again, does that take down one of my level 3 spell slots?
No. It's a continuous thing. But
Perfect.
you have
Let's
to make
go.
a concentration check every time that you get
I
hit
did
to
not-
maintain concentration.
When I get hit. Okay, and
Yeah.
I haven't
I don't think so.
recently?
You did get hit once. Roll me Constitution save.
I have a 0 Constitution.
Okay. So, with a 6...
Can
Yeah,
I...
you could use a hero point if you want. You could also cast it again.
Yeah. I'll just... Okay, that's fine.
Okay, nice. Alright, so yeah, so you cast it again targeting Alonso? Or
Oh, yes.
someone else?
Yes, I will cast it again. Take down
Oh
another
my god.
point. And... Yes, I will target
This is a 10,
Alonso.
so he failed, so he takes 30 points of lightning damage?
Let's go, Beat Sprout!
You rolled maximum damage on that. You rolled 10, 10, 10 on all the 10 on the
Awesome.
D10s.
Hey, that's so exciting!
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
So this beam, it hits him, I'll say it hits him in the eye.
Yes.
But in his other eye. So and that eye is just a blackened socket now. He falls down to his knees, and he has to catch his breath, but damn. Wow. Alright. Any bonus action stuff, or it's Seabo and Insider?
So it says, healing word, a creature of your choice. Does that mean me?
Yeah, you can heal it.
Of course, an ally you can see. Does that include me?
Yeah, you can heal
Yeah?
yourself. Yeah.
You're a fire, honey. Get out of here. Yeah, I want a Balm of the Summer Court then.
Totally.
I think I can do it 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you can expend all of the d6s if you want.
What's my... Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe I should just do 2 and save 1 in case I need it. If I get hit again, I'm gonna fucking die.
Don't forget, you and Bradtherius have bardic inspiration.
That's true.
I can do that again?
I can also heal you.
You expended your bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you're gonna use it, use it.
Okay, I'm gonna use it for 266. I'm going to heal 7.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So you heal 7 and you gain 2 temporary hit points.
Kringdeeble. Okay.
Nice.
Hey.
All right, Seabo and Cider. 8 boys.
Alright, so Seabo and Cider are going to move up to Alonso. And Seabo is going to Warhammer him.
Oh shit.
Nice.
All right. So
I'm going to use a hero point.
nice.
Ugh.
All right.
Damn.
21. That definitely hits.
Hey,
And then I
yo.
get a second attack.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use Branding Smite,
Oh shit.
maybe. It's not letting me use it.
Well, so first, roll me an attack
Just
with
on
your Warhammer, and then you use Branding Smite if it hits. So then, if you click on Branding Smite, it should just roll the damage.
It's not letting me. It says 2d6. I can just roll that.
Oh, okay, yeah. 20 hits as well. Yeah. So your first attack. So Alonso's on his knees.
God damn.
He's got a blackened out eye. He looks up at you, Seabo. You crack him across the face with your Warhammer.
Ooh.
He takes 11 points of damage. You then hit him a second time. This time,
Dang.
you smite him with your Branding Smite. That's another 11 points of damage. Oh! How do you want to kill him?
Oh, thank God! Alright. I want Cider to pin him to the ground.
Oh.
And while he's pinned, I want to
Hot.
he kind of almost runs his hammer down his face very gently, like a lover almost, and is like, I don't have the time to hurt you as much as you deserve, and just whams his face.
Damn.
What? Jesus Christ.
The only thing we see, besides a look of rage on Sibo's face, is that magic eye roll out, right, bumps up against your foot.
Wow.
Keep sake.
Yeah, I grabbed the eye and put it in my pocket.
And Alonso is dead.
Oh, do I
Don't
see
talk
that?
shit about
can,
my boy.
can I see that
That's
from
the coolest
across?
thing
Yeah,
ever.
you definitely see it.
Or no, because
I feel like
I
we
don't
all
know if I
just
have.
stop and we're like,
Jeez.
Yeah.
Balmir may have been your friend, but he was my brother first.
Mm,
Oh
Nice.
man.
yeah. All right. Millicent is stunned because Runa stunned her. Runa, it's your turn.
I'm stunning.
Stunting.
I'm going to stunt on Bradtherius' brother also.
Oh shit.
I think I need to. Well, actually, I don't need to move up first, but I'm gonna move up
I
a
need
little
to
bit.
see if hypnotic pattern is a. Okay. So hypnotic pattern is a concentration spell. So you can do one or the other.
Yeah.
If you want, you can try and
God,
stun
that's
him.
in the line, dude.
So if I try to stun him, then Millicent will become unstunned.
Right.
Well, I don't want that.
Maybe we could, like, get the last little dude from Millicent before.
Oh yeah. Wait, maybe Sibo on your dexterity, you can run up and rip her necklace off.
It's possible. Yeah. Very possible.
I'm gonna. So I'll keep her stunned while.
Okay. Do you want to ready an action? Because what you can do is you can say, like, I'm going to ready an action to do this when this happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when the necklace is torn off, she can
Yeah.
ready that she's gonna stun.
Yeah, and then you do it again.
Okay, but I mean, would Sibo be able to even rip that necklace off in the next turn?
Probably.
It's kind of far, isn't it?
I mean, if he
got rocket
rockets there,
boosts.
yeah,
I can rocket
he
there.
has
I have
one more
rocket.
rocket boost. So
Okay, if you want to do that, then I can. Yeah, I'll ready that action.
Yeah,
so when,
alright.
When she no longer has her necklace, I will switch my hypnotic pattern to what's his face? What's his name again?
Thaddeus, my brother.
Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll switch my hypnotic pattern to Thaddeus.
All right. So that's it for you.
Remind me what a bonus action can be again. Like anything that says a bonus action, but can
Yeah.
it be like moving more?
No. Well, you can just use your movement if you want.
Well, I already moved.
Oh, you already moved? Okay. Yeah, so then that's basically it. Unless there's a bonus action spell called Misty Step where you can teleport. But I don't think you have that.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Cuteknee, how are you? Beansprout, how are you?
I'm
in
at 24
points?
hit points. 20.
Okay.
Technically 26 with my two.
Okay,
characters.
so you're okay.
Okay.
How is
And
everybody else doing?
Sibo, are you okay? How's everybody else?
I'm good. 48.
I think I have 19.
Mepis?
Of
You have what?
yeah, 15.
15?
Shit. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Healing word is only goes 60 feet, so I don't think you can't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, bestie.
All right. On initiative count 20.
What does
the-
initiative count
What does that
20
mean?
Like the
So
top of
me-
the round?
No. So Runa had a 21, and Mepis had an 18. So smack dab in the middle of them, something happens.
Fuck.
The remaining clouds get sucked into the circle.
Shit.
The transmutation circle glows. And
what
what
the
looks like
fuck is that?
a giant
New
worm with a human mouth full of teeth
We're so
and a
fucked.
small human face, a giant lashing tongue, two huge hands collide with the ground. It roars into the air. And it is going to bound. Let's see. 1,
should
2,
call
3,
Jax
4,
me.
5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna roll a d4. Out of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It bounds toward Millicent.
Oh, okay. It's not. Okay.
And it
Well, it's gonna wake her up.
I don't give
It
a
begins-
fuck. I just don't want to jump in on any of you guys.
it begins to eat her. Mepis, it's your turn.
Who has the Call Jaxby twig? It's just eating her because she's stunned, right? Because she can't do anything.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Actually, I'm just gonna say it actually just eats her.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Does
Does
that
anything-
mean I instantly switch my hypnotic pattern to Thaddeus?
Yes. Yeah. So you
Go.
can, so Runa, you can cast Hypnotic Pattern now if you want.
Holy
Okay, yep.
fuck.
And then if someone does have the Jaxby button, you can use it whenever you want.
who has the
button?
Jaxby button?
Oh, one of you do.
I don't know.
I'd say either Bradtherius or Runa.
Okay, I'll say it's Runa. Runa was the
Okay.
one
I would,
communing with him,
I
so.
would say Runa.
Okay. Should I do it?
That's
gonna
your
have to
choice.
find
We can't really
cover.
like, I mean, you know, realistically in this moment in the fiction, like we can't really put our brains together.
Yeah, I mean, this dude looks fucking scary.
It's up to you, but for now, cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Right. Oh, so
You'll
I
be
have
able to do that on your turn.
Okay.
All right. He's gonna make a Wisdom save. That's not a strong suit.
So I can't call Jaxby until my next turn.
Nice.
Runa, you shift your concentration. The rave leaves Millicent's eyes just in time for her to look at this giant maw that clamps down on her face.
Oh.
And it goes straight into Thaddeus, and Thaddeus just drops his sword and is looking at nothing. And Mepis, it's your turn.
Don't touch him.
Please.
We can't super hear you, Steve.
Oh.
Oh.
How's that?
Nope. There we go.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
That's better.
Okay. How bad off is Thaddeus?
Thaddeus, so he's looking like he looks bloodied for sure, and he's stunned right now.
So, I mean, you can just leave him be if you want.
Yeah.
Could he pick him up and throw him back down? Sorry.
Do you want me? Are we trying? Are we trying to kill him? Are we trying to turn him?
I don't want to. I mean, Bradtherius personally doesn't want to see him get eaten by the thing. You know what I mean? But I don't mind if he dies in battle. But I don't want whatever just happened to that fucking mage thing to happen to my brother. That seems a little much. He's a piece of shit, but he's also my brother.
It does. That's what I'm thinking. So,
Gotta
But
make a
again-
decision.
stunned even if I step away.
I don't know if the monster chose her because she was stunned or if it was just
It was
random
a random
chance.
choice. It was a
Yeah.
random choice. Tyler just rolled
Yeah.
the dice.
So I don't think he's gonna
Kinda
get
look at-
eaten just because he's stunned. He might get eaten, but
Zebo also might get eaten.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
That's true.
Let's take his turn.
That's true.
Okay.
I know.
So, oh my gosh. Okay. He's gonna look at Thaddeus, and then just kind of turn and fling his staff at the other at the blue terror and throw a ray of frost at her.
Nice. All right, go for it. So that is a 20 for 2. Yeah,
Nice.
that hits for 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah, some frost collects on her back as she looks like she's locked in combat with Bradtherius. Very nice. Do you want to move, Mepis?
Yeah, I might as well.
Nice.
How
All right.
far can I go here?
He can move 30 feet. Yeah, that works too. Blue Terra's gonna go. She conjures this lightning bolt. She brings down her part of the staff, and this bolt goes for Bradtherius. I need you to roll me a dexterity save.
14?
14. No, it passes just barely.
Oh, yes.
So you're gonna take half of this damage, half of 22,
10.
taking 11 points of lightning damage.
Not 10? Okay, we're rounding up here? All right.
Yeah, we always round up. We've never not rounded up.
House rule it?
That's all. That's all right. So yeah, this bolt comes down at you. She says, "Fight me, you coward."
I dodge for my turn, right? I dodge out of the way.
Yeah,
I take half that damage. I want to wrestle the staff out of her hand.
Ooh, all right. Okay, so we're gonna roll contested athletics checks.
Did she
Her athletics is
call
not good.
lightning? She used call lightning.
She did.
On Bradtherius?
And I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on this.
Call
shit.
lightning. It's every creature within 5 feet of that point. If she called it on Bradtherius, she would be within 5 feet.
She could have called it right behind him.
Okay, well, that's not what you said. So
Okay, I'm going to also I'm going to add my bardic inspiration to this just in case.
Okay, yeah.
So it's
that's
19.
a 19 versus a 19.
Does that mean I win?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I want
It's
to
contested. Yeah, and it's just barely.
I want to rip it from her, and
Mhm.
I don't know if I can do this with. I don't know if just let me know if I can do this. I want to like jump over her and throw it to Mepis so he has the entire.
If you forego your second attack, then you can throw it.
Yes,
at Mepis.
yes. So
All right.
I rip it away with my second attack. I'm gonna like launch myself up above her shoulder, and I'm gonna toss it to Mepis so that
That's
he
amazing.
has the entire Azuli staff. I go,
The
give me
whole
that. And I go,
staff.
and I jump and I go, Mepis, catch.
Amazing. You throw it, it tosses end over end, and we see a hand reach out. Mepis catches the end of the Azure staff. Mepis, you now have the whole staff. It's not put together yet, but you have it. That's incredible. All right, Beansprout, it's your turn.
Yes.
okay, so if I move my 35 feet, can I reach this within 30 feet? So regardless of where I am here, I think I can get to wherever I need to be on this.
If
Or is
you
it
get to like
just-
this little edge of the brick,
Then I can?
then you should be able to reach it within 30
Okay.
feet.
That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna fucking YOLO animal friendship, see if it works.
Okay.
Spell using this.
The YOLO animal friendship.
Gonna affect one additional beast. I don't need to affect
That's
additional
amazing.
beast. I just need it to work the first time.
It's intelligence 4 or higher. The spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom. Okay, it's gonna make a wisdom save. That's a 6.
Is it charm? Does that work?
It's charmed.
It's our friend?
Holy fuck,
Okay.
dude!
Okay.
It stops.
Amazing.
It finishes chewing. You hear this as it swallows the body of Millicent, and then it looks up
Jesus.
at you, and its tongue just falls out.
A good boy. He's a good boy.
That
It lasts
is
for 24 hours. All right.
That is so fucking cool.
Sibo, what would you like to do?
We are gonna rocket over here,
Hmm.
and then I'm going to below dart the blue one.
Nice, Blue Terror. Oh yeah, 19 hits. Damn, yeah.
Nobody,
Yeah.
Also, nobody attacked
Oh, and then
the
I get
guy.
another attack.
Yep.
So then I will below dart. Well, am I? Wait, how close am I? No, I'm not close enough. Nope. Okay, I'll just blow dart again.
Nice. All right. Yeah, 21 hits too. Yeah, yeah. There's, we see as she's fighting Bradtherius, these two little darts like hit her arm. She's like, "What the fuck?" Runa, it's your turn.
I feel like if
Okay.
this guy's.
Yep, no, I was just gonna say, maybe don't call him.
I was just gonna say, I feel like if this guy's our friend now, I don't need to call Jaxby.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was
Mhm.
gonna just have him go Mothra versus Godzilla, but
Yeah.
we're boys now. We're boys.
It's Friendzilla.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm just gonna shoot my short bow with disadvantage at the blue terror because I don't know what
Okay.
else to do.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
You can move first, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you can move.
Yeah,
you can
okay,
move.
sorry. Forget that. Let me move. I mean, it'll still be with disadvantage.
Yeah, but at least you'll be like a little closer.
Yeah, I'll sure
Yeah.
here.
So you shoot your short bow, and the blue terror, she like knocks the arrow out with her tail.
I don't know what
I
I.
got like sunscreen in my eye. That's fine.
You did what you could.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Thadocles is still stunned, which is great.
Let's go.
Good.
Any bonus action stuff, Runa, or are you good?
She's too far away for me to mock her viciously. So no, I guess not.
All right, Mepis, it's your turn.
Can you put that shit together?
Put the staff together? Does it or some sort of?
Is it just like a click and a turn?
It looks like the jagged edges match the jagged edges at the end of your staff. You gonna put it together?
Yeah, but very slowly and overly. Like I'm taking too long.
I'm like wrestling this bitch. I'm like, Mepis! Fucking Rob!
Mepis is like very slowly like. Mepis, you put the staff together. For a moment, everything blurs as the world around you fades from existence. You find yourself high above a desert. You feel incredibly powerful. You feel great wings flapping. You can feel the warm sun beating down on your scales, a large horn at the front of your head. You look down and you see a huge battle going on. Humans and Dragonborn fighting. The humans are killing the Dragonborn, taking them captive, and hauling them off. As your large shadow looms over the Dragonborn, you descend, you dive down. You exhale a huge arc of lightning, killing a bunch of humans. The rest are running away, and you land on the ground, sand kicking up everywhere. You're in a large desert. As you see these Dragonborn get carried away in these vehicles that outpace even your wings, you let out this rage, this howl of pure fury, as you vow that this will never happen again. And you channel all of your energy in your rage. You call this lightning down. Energy that isn't just from this material plane, but from the raw fabric of the multiverse. The things that dragons are truly made of. The lightning comes down, it hits you, and you feel your body change. You feel all of your energy concentrate as your form changes. And you form a staff of pure blue metal. There is a small coin, a small medallion at the top of this staff. Later on, we see a Dragonborn reach down and pick the staff up. Mepis, it's your mother. She channels the energy of the staff, and you come back. Mepis, you feel in your mind the presence of other Dragonborn. Not anywhere near you, but you know that they are close enough that you could get to them. You're not sure where they are exactly, but you know that they're in the city, and you know that they're afraid. Anyway. What would you like to do, Mepis?
Anyway. Holy shit.
Oh, that's amazing. Holy shit. So that happens.
Mepis! Fuck.
Mepis, you have a fully complete Azure staff. What would you like to do?
Oh. gosh. I want to,
What does that do for him? Sorry. Finish your turn.
You're not sure yet.
alright. Let's shoot some magic missiles.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's just do 3.
All right, yeah. So 3. All right, so go ahead and click magic missile 3 times because you get 3 darts. And put that bad boy into chat. Oh my god, yeah. So that's 12. So that was all 3 darts. That's amazing. So these 3 darts. So she looks
All
up
3?
at you. So that was all 3 becomes 12. So she looks up at you, Mepis, and Bradtherius, you hear her mutter, "Impossible," as these 3 darts come sailing at her. They all hit her in the same spot, and she spits out this blue blood. As it falls on the ground, you see little bits of electricity crackle where it hit the ground. He is stunned, and now it's her turn. So Bradtherius, she actually breaks away from you, and you can get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet greatsword.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
I feel like we never get the attack of opportunity.
26.
Oh, 26
To
definitely hits. Yeah. Wow.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. She takes the hit. She gets cut right across the back, and she runs right up to Mepis, and she attempts to take the staff from you. I want you to roll contested athletics checks.
Shit.
The number to beat for you is a 12.
Come on, bro.
Oh boy. Okay, athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of your stats on the left side.
Oh, it's not very strong.
You do have hero points if you want. Or if you need it. You might not even need it.
Spence is fucking killing me.
Yeah, dude.
It won't go.
You want me to click it?
Let's see.
19!
Yeah, buddy. Yes.
She puts one hand around your throat, one hand on the staff. She says, "This is mine!" But you wrench it out of her grip. You wrench your throat out of her grip. Very nice. Bradtherius?
Now she's flanked, right?
If you run up to her, she will
I'm
be
running
flanked,
up.
yeah.
I'm running up to her. I'm right
All
behind
right.
her. I'm gonna take two attacks on her. Flanked, does that mean I get this with advantage?
You have advantage.
Yeah, there's
So
a
it's
26 to hit and a second one.
and a 24. That's
Yes!
that's 23 damage total.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How do you want to kill her?
Yes! I was hoping this would happen. So I slice her back. I see her trying to fucking wrench that thing away from Mepis. I'm running up. I want to go in her back and up her head with the sword. Like, does that make sense? Like, just
that's fine. Yeah.
like, because I don't want to hit Mepis.
Yeah,
I don't want to go
that's
straight
fine.
through, so I want to go in and up. So I'm like, no!
Yeah.
Ah!
So you're running towards her with the sword. Mepis, as you break away from her, she says, "You will die, like the rest of them." And
Eventually.
this sword comes out of her, erupts from her throat as Bradtherius stabs her. Wow.
That's his glowing blue stick. Got it?
Amazing. And at that, we're out of combat. She falls to the ground, electricity dissipating from her lifeless body. We see this amalgamated creature leaps across the chasm and just sits in front of Beansprout. Runa, maintaining concentration. What would you all like to do before the spell runs out?
I want to take away his sword. I want that flaming sword.
Okay.
And I want to basically make it so, like, constrain him. Hands, bind his hands.
Yeah, so you bind him? Great.
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, why don't you all RP for a second? I'm going to get some eye drops to for my eye, so I'll be right back. 1 second.
So I guess I'm in front of Mepis. I guess the crackling blue blood is on my sword. And just like, I'm just going to slowly, like, use my armor, my new magic armor to kind of wash it off. And go, look at you, Mepis. Say, how do you like the full magic stick, huh?
Says it feels strong.
Yeah. It looks like it. I fucking clap my hand on your shoulder. I look over my shoulder, I see Sibo. I go, Sibo? What's up with the blow dart? Why not just use that warhammer all the time?
I mean, when you're 3'3", it's a little hard to hit people from 40 feet away with a hammer.
Yeah, well, you sure hit. And I'll point with the thickness. I'll say, you sure hit that guy with it.
He
That
deserved
guy's
every minute of pain.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
He didn't suffer enough.
I think
Rip's
Alonso's actually dead.
Runa's like, what do you want me to do with this guy?
Who?
Hit him!
Oh, my brother? Or are you pointing to
Yeah.
Patheticles? You pointed. I'll walk up to him. This guy. Leave this guy. Leave him to me. I'll take away his greatsword. I take away his greatsword, and does he have any other weapons on him, Tyler? This is Patheticles.
Just the greatsword.
I take away his greatsword, and I'm gonna
Take
bind
off his clothes too.
bind his hands. Is his armor better than mine?
No.
I'll
Okay.
take it. Take off his clothes.
I'm gonna bind it. What's the best way that I can bind his hands? Whatever.
With his
however-
Probably
clothes.
makes magical binding, right?
Oh yeah. Sibo.
I could like forge some binds.
So I'm
Yeah,
about
that's true.
to.
Forge-
I'm
forge some
about
handcuffs.
to like use rope, and I see Sibo coming to me with like something.
I'm like,
Fuzzy
as I'm
handcuffs.
walking over, I'm like tinkering up handcuffs basically, and I just kind of like, I don't say anything, I just kind of hand them to Bradtherius.
Nice,
And
nice.
I grab him and I take a look at him. I look over and I see the corpse of that eye guy,
Alonso?
Oh.
Alonso, and I go and I look at Sibo and I go,
Alonso.
"Thank you, Sibo," and I cuff Patheticles. His hands and his feet are bound.
Amazing.
And
So
I get
you bind him? Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, and I just kind of look at Runa and just say it's your call if you want to take him, if you want to release the spell or not. We can also just we can transport him like this. Can we transport him like this? Meta question.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could just like drag him. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I just like
so-
toss him on Cider's back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also do that. You bind him, Runa, you dispel the spell. Patheticles comes back, and he looks around, sees that he's bound, and he says, "Hey, what the fuck, bro? Not cool." And he looks around, he sees the Blue Terra's dead, Alonso's dead, Milson's been eaten, he sees this giant thing, Fethadal is dead. He says, "I can't believe you. I can't believe you, Braddy. You
can't-
betray us all like this?"
You can't believe me. I was the one who was first betrayed. Dad was the one who threw me out.
Dad told me everything. He told me everything that you did to Mom, to him, to
What do you
us.
mean what I did to Mom? I didn't do anything to Mom. Mom likes me. Mom likes me more than she likes you. That's for sure.
Don't bring Mom into this, all right?
You brought
This
Mom
has
into
nothing
this.
to do with Mom. No, you brought Mom into this.
I take both of the swords and just point him at his throat. I go,
It's like, oh, typical Braddy.
yeah, typical me. Dad fucking cheated at chess and he threw me out. Mom's the only person who's ever been kind to me, and you're over here fucking around with all this bullshit. Look at that thing. Do you see that thing over there? That thing ate your friend. You think you're working for the good guys?
We cut to Beansprout like scratching this giant thing under the chin. And its like tongue is like.
Wait, Sprout. What's his name?
Fluffy.
Yeah, you see, Fluffy. If it wasn't for my friend, Fluffy would be eating you and all, just like he ate your friend, the one with the necklace and whatever.
Says that weirdo. All right, look, I wasn't. None of them are like my friends. All right, Dad told me to go with these guys to help bring you in to pay for all of your crimes, which are many from what I have heard. So,
do I have any evidence? Hold on. I reach into my bag. I pull out Hobbs' armor, Hobbs' sword, Hobbs' pouch with the metal king piece. I pull out the potential of vial.
You pull out Hobbs' king piece?
The metal king piece.
He looks at that.
As
soon as you pull it out,
I pull out the note from my mom. I pull out the goblin bone necklace that Mepis made for me. I said, all of these are things that came from things our father did. These are monsters that he created to kill me and to kill and capture who else knows what. I did what I had to do to protect myself and to bring down. Do you see this? Does it look like a normal dad does things like this? Do you see where we're in right now? Do you see the fucking... Again, do you see that? That's our dad. That's literally our dad.
So he looks around, and you see his facial expression change. He looks at the king piece that you're holding of Hobbs, along with the armor. And he just stares down at the ground, and he says, this whole time he's been lying to me.
Yeah, bro. What did he tell you?
He told me that you were trying to overthrow him and take the whole family with you. He told me that you were responsible for Mom leaving, that you took all the family coffers, and you were trying to, like, lead some kind of rebellion. Tell me that you were trying to rip the Republic apart.
I was chilling in Bulthos doing a drinking game with my favorite dwarf in the world, who's now dead, by the way. That's what I was doing before all of this shit happened. I wasn't trying to lead a rebellion. I was just trying to help people. People who were being hurt by this fucking shit.
So he says, if what you're saying is true...
I was winning that drinking game. Sorry.
He says, all right. I'll tell you everything. Everything I know. Everything he's planning. Because, bro, it goes so much deeper than just alchemy. He's planning something real big. And I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about your friend. I'm sorry about all this. I'm sorry that I didn't believe you. I'm real sorry, bro.
Well, I'm glad you didn't die when I kicked you into the pit. I don't really know how deep it was, but...
He says it wasn't that deep.
Alright, well, that's just... Anyway.
Yeah,
love you. I love you, bro, even though you're a piece of shit sometimes, you know? I love you. And,
says the guy that hog-tied me up, alright?
Hey, I didn't know you got that flaming sword over there. Like you're what? Like a wizard or something? Why don't you just use a regular sword?
It's like,
I'm just gonna say we're gonna have to keep you, like, we're just gonna have to keep you like this until we get out of here. But, you know, everyone else, I love you, but I don't know if I trust you yet, bro.
says, I get it. It's fine. Keep me tied if you want.
I give him a hug. I lift him off of the dog, and I undo his feet, so he can. His hands are still bound, but he can walk with us.
Yeah. That's fine. All right. So, at that, do you want to?
Yeah, I think is there
Fluffy around to eat the bodies.
Yeah, is there anything that we can find of evidence? I see there's like a desk back here. I guess I'll ask Stadicles. Is there anything?
Totally.
Is there anything? I know you said you're going to tell us everything, and I'm excited to hear what you have to say. But is there anything in here that we need to grab?
He says, "Yeah, you need to go over to that desk, grab all of his notes. He's got a whole drawer of letters between him and Dad, to just like instructions from Dad, and just." Everything. And Dad, obviously he didn't sign it because he's not an idiot, but I can corroborate the handwriting between those letters and Dad's stuff. I can go into Dad's, like, office. If you trust me, I can go into Dad's office, grab his, like, notes and journals and stuff that he signed, and then we can compare the notes.
That sounds like a really cool thing to do, bro. I pat him on the shoulder and I look at everybody and I go, just watch him. And I'll walk all the way over to grab the notes.
Yeah. You grab all the stuff that you need to grab.
Sibo wants to investigate Fethadal's body because his icon is still there, so I assume something's important.
Oh, I just forgot. But yeah, you can totally investigate it. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and so what are you
We
looking
should
for?
take some of the meat back for Jagsby.
I'm looking for anything like was he using a book to like make all those orbs appear? Was he have anything like on him that was important to what he was doing or have to do with that sort of alchemy?
So you find he didn't necessarily have a spell book because he didn't use magic in the traditional way, but for you as an artificer, you can totally identify he has a journal of notes, formulas, diagrams, lists of equipment, materials necessary for certain transmutations. And you take that book. And so now you should be able to use it at least as evidence. And possibly you might be able to learn from it later. But yeah, and that would take a long time of study. But yeah, and so you get everything that you need. How are you leaving? Are you going through the larder ward or through the secret tunnel?
Did Millicent's necklace get eaten when she got eaten?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But if you want, I mean, Runa, look, if you want to try and like have it regurgitated, that's possible.
I don't know if I want to mess with all that.
All right, it's up to you.
I have Thanocles' sword in my possession. I also have all those things that I took out. Those are still with me.
Mm-hmm.
I think we go out the way we came in. I don't think we risk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would we risk going out into the city? We're still wanted.
It's true.
Yeah.
Especially with Thanocles tied up.
Right.
Yeah.
And a giant monster with you.
Yeah.
Actually, this creature, Fluffy, won't fit.
Oh. What do we do to Fluffy?
You're muted.
You're
CJ.
muted.
I just said, let me see what I got. What I got.
I mean, in like 24 hours, isn't he gonna be like feral again?
Yeah, he's
true.
gonna eat everything.
True.
Do we have to put Fluffy down?
What if we bring Fluffy back for
Yeah, and let Jagsby eat him.
and let Jagsby have him?
But he can't fit into the tunnel.
Neither can Jagsby.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean,
that
can he get... It seems like he can't get out through either way, right? We can just leave him here, and then whoever comes down here next probably won't be a good person, and will eat him. And oh well.
I guess what he's gonna starve to death down here. I guess it is just a Jesus Christ. What even is this thing? Like, he's our friend right now, but he's our friend so he doesn't eat us. Is that a friend or is that a?
Can I I can't be friends with him after the 24 hours?
And you can try and cast a spell again.
No, that's Garby. I
think we should leave it down here.
Yeah, I think that we should leave, but on the way out, we should yell up the stairs to the cook.
I'm gonna
We just put a note on the wall that says, "Don't enter, giant, hungry worm."
I'm gonna go and grab the arm of the alchemist.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go up to Fluffy and be like, hey, and I'm gonna throw it into the pit.
Boy.
So that
it leaps in after it.
Yeah. So it's in the pit.
All right, and then you go.
I was gonna call up the stairs hey, we need help down here, and then the guy would come down and Fluffy would eat him. But yeah, toss it in there.
All right, yeah. So you that happens. And you leave the way you came. I'll say that at this point, let's see, you met. It was noon. I think 3 hours, 5 hours. Yeah, I'll say it's about 8 o'clock p.m. now.
Wow, we did all that in a work
By
day,
the time
huh?
you get back, yeah, it's been a big old day for all of you.
Holy shit.
Are you sneaking back into the city now?
Stay here.
We're back in the clearing, right?
Yeah, you're back in the clearing, roughly.
I feel like we should try to meet back up with the other dudes, right?
Yeah.
Did we have a plan?
Do we have a plan? Maybe. Yeah. Do we have a way to contact Care?
Care.
I guess we could.
Can we use the Jaxby bird and be like, actually go to Care?
Mm-hmm. Is that what you want?
We want to make camp outside and then use the bird to.
I think making camp. I think making camp outside is a good idea. I don't think we should risk going back in with Thadacles. I think we want Thadacles to be able to go in by himself to run a reconnaissance mission before we do anything else. I don't think we should risk reappearing in the city. Because if Thadacles is going in...
Spoons building?
I think the people in the Spoons building would have left because of the free...
Yeah, because of the free spoons.
But in 7 hours, I would imagine that they've come back by now.
Are they all gone still?
Yeah. But by the time you've exited and you're back now in the outskirts in the forest, it's been 7 hours.
I think we should camp in the clearing and use the bird to send a message to Care.
I agree, because if Thadacles needs to go and do reconnaissance, and his story is that we're all dead, then it's probably best that we don't leave anything to chance by going back into the city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
So I guess make camp in the clearing where we meet with Jaxby.
Okay. Yeah. So you make camp, and then you're trying to contact
Care.
Anyone, or you're trying to contact Care? Okay.
Use that thing that summons Gatsby. It's a bad idea.
You get no response
From Care?
Yeah. From Care. You get no
They were
response.
supposed to go after the other guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the table.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
What would you like to do?
Maybe we should send Thadacles to the table.
I asked Thadacles, what do you know about the table?
He says that's where Aldous does all of his experiments. Bro,
This wasn't just us, Thadacles. There's a lot of really good people that are working with us, and there was 2 teams. We were successful. We can't even, remember Care? You know Care, right? Care the Conjurer.
Care?
Yeah, our hero growing up? Dude,
Yeah.
he's my friend. I work with him. Yeah, dude.
Bro.
I'm telling you, I'm fucking kick-ass, and you're on the wrong side, but now you're on my side, so you're on the good side again. He went to the table, and now he's crickets.
Was anyone with him?
Our uncle, Pragan,
Fuck.
and a big old fucking orc dude that definitely did not kick my ass once.
Oh, Big Axe? I actually heard about that. Yeah.
You didn't hear shit.
I heard that Big Axe, like, almost beat the shit out of some boy that worked on a farm. Was that you, bro?
No, that wasn't me. What are you talking about? That wasn't me.
Well, alright, sorry. Serious face. Dad had suspected that there would be people coming after Aldous and Fethid. So he had like extra stuff. Like he sent us to protect Fethid. And then with Aldous,
Wait, he sent the A team to Aldous?
fuck you. Nah. We were the A team, bro.
Just saying, bro. I baited you and kicked you into the pits like in 30 seconds in. All right, keep going. Sorry.
Aldous, the things that Aldous is making, bro, they're really, I haven't seen anything like it. And I saw that big worm thing. Like those, it was gross. He just took body parts, like the strongest body parts, put them all together, and then Aldous has this dungeon where he's got all of these dragonborn in cages, and he's harvesting their lightning to use them for his experiments. They're powering all of his monsters, bro.
And Mepis can sense where they are.
Yeah, Mepis, you can sense where the Dragonborn are. Like, you can sense the general direction. He says, I think your other team might have walked into a trap.
Well, looks like you're gonna help us set them all free.
I guess. We need to go into the city, though. Like, we can't do anything from out here.
Fuck.
Time to
Or
put
maybe
those
like the
costumes
out-
back on.
Or, like,
Suppose-
outside of the
gotta-
city, like...
I don't
We
suppose
at least
could,
got to take a short rest because we all got the shit kicked out of us.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
yeah, you guys got beat up pretty bad.
Oh, I was talking
it
about
says-
you, then,
sa-
please.
Yeah, says you. You look like. Anyway.
And where are your friends?
They weren't my friend. Alright, look.
Okay, so maybe do we have time to take the night and hit him maybe in the morning?
I guess...
What do you all think? I look
Short
at
rest.
Mepis and Runa and everybody.
I mean, if it's safer out here...
It's 7 o'clock. How long is the long rest? We can.
Long rest
I-
is like 8 hours.
I have a song of rest. To help revitalize wounded allies during a short rest.
What? Let's if it's
Yeah,
sorry. If let's do this. Sorry, here's what I propose. It's 7-ish right now. Let's do a long rest. We'll sleep for 8 hours and we hit him in the middle of the night, 3 a.m.
Sounds good to me.
We take Jaxby,
Alright.
we fly overhead in the middle
Like
of the
it.
night, we fly right into the sludge ward. Hit them when they least expect it.
Alright.
Fuck.
There is a small hum coming from Thadocles' pocket. He says, bro, you gonna get that?
Gonna get what?
I can't reach it. It's
Oh.
a crystal.
Yeah, I take it out and I give it to him. Or I put it so his face shows. How do I know how to use this? Am I using it correctly? Is this like
So
FaceTime?
this looks like one of the crystals that the town criers had. That, like, just gives general news.
So it doesn't receive images.
Not
it
a
just...
communications.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
The humming grows
yeah.
to a crescendo as you hold the crystal aloft in your hand, and a projection appears. Not nearly as large as the others. This is just regular. It's of Bradtherius, your father. Citizens of Tho, your high houses are here for you. The incident recently and the recent attack in the sludge ward that we have suffered has shown me one thing. The time for holding back is over. I've been working with a profound alchemist to provide you with the very best of security. And a large creature that looks like it has been stitched together lumbers into view behind him. This is a sutured enforcer. Those of its like shall now patrol the streets of Tho tirelessly, and with your help, rise to be our new standing military force. Furthermore, I have apprehended several traitors in the past few hours. They shall stand trial tomorrow, and they will die for their crimes. And with that, we will end
That's gonna be your
for
uncle.
tonight.
Not really a trial if you say the verdict or the fucking sentence before the trial starts.
Alright, yeah.
You guys
Good job, everybody.
say I am so
Holy
proud of this episode. I
shit.
feel like
Session, dog.
killed it.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Good job, everyone. That was really nice.
Holy
What
shit.
a
Very nice.
fucking episode.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. So yeah, we have,
my favorite episode.
what?
I said I think this might be like my favorite episode.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
was
really
wild.
nice. Yeah. We have about three episodes left.
Damn.
Oh fuck.
Dude, we got the
Oh.
Azure staff is all
Yeah.
put together,
Fully
man.
powered
Got it.
Mepis.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. We got it coming. Alright, so did we learn anything new about the world? Yes.
Yeah, holy shit.
Did we gain things of value? Yes. And then bond changes, if any. There might not be any, and that's fine. We'll start in the reverse order. I forgot what order that was. Oh, Mepis. Mepis, you're first. Any bond changes for Mepis?
Just closer to the group. Really, everyone's just doing really well. Taking care of different situations. I don't know. This is all nuts. I mean, with
Yeah.
the staff, with move when he took the end and threw it.
Yeah, good teamwork there.
That was it's dope.
Yeah, good stuff. Nice. All right. Yeah. All right, Runa. Any bond changes?
I feel like she's like fully like, okay, Sibo's like, he's in.
Tebow's in. Yeah.
He's in the, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nice. Sibo, any bond changes for you?
Yeah, I think he feels closer to the group. He feels kind of like, I think like as the previous last two sessions or whatever, he's kind of understanding more and more. Even when he thinks he's like, oh, I totally get it. He like, something else happens and he's like, oh, this is why Balmir was with them. And he still kind of feels some like lingering rage at Alonso for like talking shit on Balmir. And he is very glad he got the killing blow.
That was nice.
But yeah.
Awesome. Bean Sprout.
One
sorry, yeah.
last thing. He had two moments with Bradtherius where Bradtherius wasn't outright mean to him.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, I'll fucking take it. And he's like, you know, it's a slow. He's kind of like recognizing it's gonna be a slow path to gaining his trust, and he's like, this is a good sign.
That's great. Yeah. Bean Sprout. Any bond changes for you?
You like have a really hard shift at work and you're fucking slammed and you and all your coworkers are like stressed but you're together and like you feel so close to them at the end. That's what's happening. We fucking nailed this session. So proud of all of you. Give y'all a little kiss. 10 out of fucking 10. What the fuck? That was incredible. I love all of you. So much.
I agree.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And last but not least, Bradtherius, any bond changes?
Yeah. A ton. I think Bradtherius definitely feels grateful for Runa for like being the go-between between Jaxby, for being like to talking with like the creature in the vat, and you know, stunning my brother so we didn't kill him. And Sibo is not terrible. Yeah, so Sibo is gone.
We'll take it.
Yeah, Sibo is not terrible. You know, he killed Alonzo, which is pretty fucking badass. Yeah, so Sibo has gained some Bradtherius points. I feel like his bond with Mepis has completely just kept elevating and elevating and elevating. And like seeing the power that went through him as he connected the final piece of the Azure staff, like that whole, like, oh man, Bradtherius doesn't do a lot of things selflessly a lot in his life. Like he's not like a selfish guy, but he's not a selfless guy. He's just kind of a dude. And then like in that moment, I was like, he's just like, this blue dragon lady, she's not the right blue dragon person. Like my dude's the right blue dragon person, and like just like getting him that piece of the staff was like super important to him. Yeah, so he rocks at that. And nice. Obviously like his thing with like Thaddeus, his relationship with Thaddeus, I think is way better than it's probably ever been. And it took, you know, kicking his ass to do it. But
yeah.
And obviously he hates his dad still, so
like a true brother.
Dad's a
like
fucking asshole.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, great job, everyone. This was a great session. You all did really, really well. That was like each and every one of you were essential to not only the combat, but to all of it. Like it was really, really good.
Thank you, Tyler. That was
fucking amazing. That was awesome.
No,
that was fucking
awesome.
Insane.
Yeah, we're getting up to it.
Oh, don't make me
We
cry.
We are.
Yeah.
Shit.
Awesome.
So
yeah.
what? I mean, questions. I have a question. Some meta questions. Can I steal that? Is Thaddeus' sword stronger than my sword? The fiery greatsword.
You're not. Well, you'll have to see.
Okay.
It probably is, because it's on fire.
Right. Okay. And then, yeah, I guess we'll have to see what happens with Mepis's full Azure staff, right?
That I have. I'm gonna message Steve, because there's some shit that you can do now.
Oh, cool.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
Dude, that like flashback cutscene in the middle of combat was
so
just like,
good.
oh my god. Yeah. Holy shit. The staff is literally like the infused dragonness from the multiverse into a giant dragon into a staff. Like that's the form of an ancient, I don't know if it's an ancient, but like the form of like the essence of a lightning dragon in a staff is so cool. That's just so cool.
Yeah.
Is that your own? Is that you? That's all you tell? Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I was thinking like what would make the most sense, like what would make a something this powerful, and it would be if I've also been reading a lot of the Stormlight archive recently, and like there's a whole thing of like otherworldly beings giving up their physical form to become a relic of power.
That's so
and I was like,
cool.
oh, a dragon could do that, and so yeah, so that's the staff.
That's so
dragon.
cool. That's so cool. Fucking love this. Fucking love y'all. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, great session,
I love
everybody.
so much. That was awesome.
Good shit. All right, I'm gonna head over to welcome and raid out of here.
Sweet.
Yeah, wave goodbye, everybody. Bye.